Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Debate Network.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions. They blocking your vision, but no, you can't listen. That shit is all fiction, cause you hold the power as long as you're driven.
There's no way that you make it, and maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take it, or you fucking fight back?
Oh. TGIF. It is Friday night, and Justin, you know what that means. It is time for Friday night Smackdown watch along. And I'm really not digging this brick wall. I'm gonna get rid of it. But it is Kayla, the Queen of the South, the Kayla the Rider Chaos, the boss lady of the Queen's Takeover, and part of Outrage Control. But as you can tell, I got my partner in crime over here, Justin, the Redeemer, or Rodimer, or Just in Time, whatever you call him these days. How are you doing tonight?
God, we can't even escape that nickname now. That's just going to stick now, isn't it? Man.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Good, everybody, though. TGIF.
All right, let's get rid of this virtual. I am not digging.
Oh, come on. You know you want the brick wall. Come on.
I'm really not digging the brick wall. It's kind of weird.
Oh, come on. Feel it. Are you feeling it? Are you feeling the brick wall?
Not feeling it.
Big shouts to Mr. Opinionated. Happy Smackdown Day. And of course, to my guy Ben, he says, indeed it is.
Yes.
So,
yes, for sure.
What is the lineup for this show tonight?
If I'm not mistaken, I think we're getting Chelsea Green versus Meechin for the United States Championship.
Ooh.
I want to say Shinsuke Nakamura and LA Knight is for the United States title.
That's right.
What else was there? I feel like there was something else I'm missing.
There probably was, because there's always something that we're missing. But, you know, I know we weren't super disappointed from last week's, big 3-hour debut for SmackDown.
Tiffany, our new women's champion, will address the audience.
Yes, it is Tiffy time, everybody. Let's go. Shouts to Ben. He says, howdy, folks. Mr. Opinionated says, Pink Floyd, The Wall.
I just was not digging that wall. It was brick. I was like, I was not digging it.
Another brick in the wall.
Literally.
Love that song, though. It was amazing.
No education.
Yes, there you go. There we go. And here we go. We are going with the show now.
Yeah, let's go.
Little bit of shit with some fuck, he says. I love that. Little bit of shit with some fuck. I might have to, you know what? Just to counteract all that, we might have to give a little of this.
Off is the direction you can fuck.
Feels like a giant fuck sandwich at this point.
Oh, man.
Shouts to Sean. Smackdown night. Go. Appreciate you. Brand new face.
Well, I guess that makes. Well then.
But of course, if you are new, always remember to hit that like button, subscribe down below as well, share the video with everybody, turn on your notifications so you do not miss any streams and or videos coming forward from Circle of Debate. Oh, I love this. Is going to be good. Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett is the commentary team. We have officially
That match ended in a freaking draw today. Wow.
Oh, really?
The speed between Natty and Candace ended up in a draw.
Wow. Of course. Of course. I got you, Chef. I got you.
Hop in. Come on, Bunny Rabbit.
Oh, hello, Tiffy.
Hello, Shinsuke.
There he is. Why does he look like a Van Gogh painting right now? He's like,
oh, Heyman.
He really does. He looks like a Van Gogh painting right now. Oh, Paul Heyman with a coffee.
Yep. Everything
we
was
love Paul Heyman.
The special consult and chief advisor to Roman Reigns.
God,
welcome.
Netflix debut, though. Now, what would you say your take on this show was? We gave ours. What was yours, Kayla, for this Monday night? The debut on Netflix.
It wasn't bad. I mean, I really enjoyed the, people in the crowd. I mean, that was a good night. I mean, good time.
Mm-hmm.
Celebrities and stuff. Witnessing the moment. A lot of people don't understand why he did it, but the Undertaker coming out and sharing that moment with Rhea after winning the title back from Liv Morgan was a phenomenal moment. And, so, I mean, that was a good moment. I mean, Seth and Punk killed it. I mean, there's still so many buildups and stuff coming up that we know that's not going to be over yet. Right. Seeing stuff, what's happening with Damian and Finn, in which we're getting a street fight next week, so Cena,
Seth was taking too, right?
Seth announcing oh my goodness. Cena announcing his Royal Rumble entrance and everything, and it's just, I don't know, I actually kind of enjoyed it. It was not bad for Netflix. So it was very nice. You saw some of the history and stuff there, so
that's right.
I thought it was really good. Roman winning kind of surprised me, so
yes, that's
well,
still
what can you say?
I had my issues with that, but as we open the doors, we introduce the man hailing from Hell's Kitchen in the business district of Saudi, Illinois. He is the, what else would we call him right now? He is the man that we know he is allegedly friends with Gordon Ramsay, Bobby Flay, and maybe even Rachel Ray. And he is also the general of the, as I would say, let me find this one right here. He is the general of the absolutely notorious Facebook group on Facebook known as Top Rope Wrestling Talk. But of course, he is also
we're kicking off a Heyman.
I've heard that can whip up a really mean grilled cheese, apparently, from multiple people. But of course, he is the chef, Brian Cook.
What is up, Chef? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. There comes a time in everyone's career where you just cannot wait to walk down that aisle and stand in the middle of this ring. Okay? What are you doing?
Yes.
I'm
The
right.
entire island of
Of
relevance.
JC.
I asked this question Tuesday, but how about The Rock's backstage bullshit? The whole him backstage and fucking dapping it up with Cody some more and drinking his Terramana and everything.
Should we play the clip?
I was gonna say Brock Lesnar by mistake. Please say it. Please fuck up and say Brock Lesnar. Paul?
I know,
Yes.
right?
I would have died if he messed up. Shouts to KPG, snowed in all by myself. Never again will I be this handsome and by myself. Well, I actually like being by myself. Are you sitting there going, all by myself?
And Joe's like, I love Ava.
Good, good. Finally, somebody's showing some love for fucking Ava, people. Ava is
I like her. She's doing pretty good in NXT as manager.
I do
She's doing
too.
pretty damn
I
good.
like her. Grilled cheese Danny. Says Ben.
Just going to share that with everyone here tonight.
I love this.
In Portland, Oregon. I want to share this news with one man in particular, one
You know?
individual that deserves to hear the news face to face.
Uh-oh.
Okay. And that man is the reigning, defending, undisputed
Oh, no.
WWE heavyweight champion.
Oh, not
The-
again.
Please come down.
Where is Saudi, Illinois?
That's just a joke.
That was a mess up, and you know what? We stick with it because it works.
Jackie, it's on USA Network if you have that.
Yes.
The American
Pretty dry reaction
adrenaline
for Cody.
in my soul. Every fight out of control.
She could build a beaver dam. What is y'all's hatred for Ava, bro? I don't get it.
What's with the Ava slander? I don't get it.
I don't appreciate that. You know, unnecessary hostility, dare I say. Wow.
Damn WWE, do you think that we could save a little bit more cash on the pyro?
No,
Nah,
what are you
not at
talking
all.
about?
Not at
What are
all.
you talking about?
Heck, they had
Yeah,
to
they have more
upgrade
than enough
his
budget.
pyro because they took away his rising entrance.
They got more than enough budget after, you know, getting $5 billion from fucking Netflix to buy pyro.
I know, right?
Can't wait for Ava to be the Smackdown GM. No, don't get rid of Nick Aldis.
No, you cannot replace Nick Aldis. Come on, man.
And Joe says it's her father's show. I mean, he did coin the term Smackdown Hotel. Apparently, it's also the word Smackdown is also in the dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
My father said when I was younger. Oh, God, what the hell? Are we really going to fucking bring Roman and Cody back together again? Oh, for the love of fuck. Don't have a USA Network. Can I get it somewhere else? By the way, who hates Ava? I've seen a lot of people, which is unnecessary. But I'm trying to think, where else can you get this show besides USA? Damn. I don't know. Shit.
I don't know. You can't get it on USA Network anymore on the app. So
I'm trying to like think like is there any like streaming
And
service
USA
associated with
and
USA
is
that might have it?
and I think USA is part of NBC Universal, but they don't even have it on Peacock.
I like Ava.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
know why she gets so much hate. I mean, come on. She's a spoiled rocks brat and thankful.
Has asked
does
me to come
wrestle,
out
and-
here and tell you straight to your face.
Let the hate flow through you.
I mean, you just got one right there in the chat.
Has been for Roman Reigns wants his.
Anybody on this chat hates Ava? You just saw it. Oh, shouts to the man himself, ROPC. We love you, OPC.
Waits to know
love you,
he is
OPC.
going to get
Stay
that
safe,
title back.
We get
I mean, stay safe out there.
right, as always, and
This
of
is a
course,
spoiler. Roman Reigns hereby declares he is
Oh,
entering the
Roman's gonna be in the Rumble?
2025 Men's Royal Rumble with full intentions
Oh,
of winning
that's
and going
huge.
on to WrestleMania to fight you once and for all.
This is what OPC is saying right now. He's saying,
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
I love that we have that clip now as well. But of course, to the OPC himself, we give him this. We love you, OPC.
you.
Is Cody gonna say anything, or is he just gonna let Heyman do all the talking? Poppy says Game Breaker Sports. That's right. Of course.
Just gonna stand
Ben,
there,
really?
Cody.
She looks like a woodchuck. Y'all are just unnecessary. Joe says, what does OPC stand for? He's the original or only Papi Chulo. And shouts to Jordan. He says, hi, guys. Happy
Kevin.
Tiffany time.
What's up, Jordan?
Is SmackDown showing the show? Yes. I hope.
Yeah.
I would hope. See? Original Papi Chulo. I thought it was, you could even say only if you want. Because we don't know anybody else that's the OPC like you. Paul's doing his job. And no, he's not. He's everybody's Poppy. He's like Eddie Guerrero.
Did you do to yourself because you should have left the bloodline to rest in peace, Roman Reigns to shreds? Now you choose to help him. Now look what happens. Damn, Cody's like, fuck this shit, I'm over.
He is too. You're hurting the entire company. Damn, Cody went booking it. Kevin is great, Jordan. Heyman has the hair dyed extra dark today. He just be feeling good. Shouts to Nell D. We love it when friggin' Heyman shows up with his dyed hair.
Heyman.
Oh
Shit.
oh
Shit.
Oh, Heyman may have literally just shit himself. I'm not gonna lie.
I think he did. He just went. No, guys, stay back. No. Oh God. Okay. He's like, what's up,
Shouts to
streets?
Streets. Hello, Kayla, Justin, Jeff, and chat. Appreciate you
Oh, we
as
feel a
always.
little bit better than Heyman right now.
Appreciate Chef as always.
Oh,
for coming
shit,
and joining
it just
us. We
got
appreciate
worse.
Streets, because this man right here is just.
Oh no, it's Jimmy. I thought it was the way it looked like it was Solo, but Jimmy just came to the rescue. I was like, oh shit, it just got worse.
There we go.
But Jimmy came to the rescue.
One and only original Papi Chulo. Sorry, Ricochet. Ha! Take that, Ricochet.
Jimmy's taking Tama and Jacob out like it ain't nothing. He's like, I got you,
Damn,
Heyman.
Jimmy.
I got you, bro.
He feeling it now. He feeling oozy tonight.
And he is whacking them both with chair. Oh, shoot. Dang. Uh-oh. Jacob just woke up from the dead.
Whack Tama.
Whoa, damn, Jacob.
Yo,
Down
that's
goes
how you
Jimmy.
make Jacob look like a monster.
Jacob's gone. I mean, Jimmy down.
Shank Poppy Chulo. That's new Ricochet. Yeah, might happen. I'm not gonna lie.
And Jimmy's on his own again. He's getting the shit beat out of him. Anybody gonna come save Jimmy? Anybody?
Jay?
Anybody?
Yeet. Get some yeet.
Yep,
Right
there's
now,
Jay.
Right now,
Nope, that's a U.S. official.
Hey, we want some yeet.
Official's just trying to come out and save him. Well, one just got super kicked the fuck out of him.
Yeah, right. Fuck that guy.
And now they're trying to hurt Jimmy again.
That's a ref.
Yeah.
That's one of the refs. I forgot they have the black
Yeah,
shirts.
I'm still used to the zebra.
Right.
Here comes Cody. Cody's coming back. Fuck.
This is true. That's nuclear Ricochet. Ricochet is a freaking psychopath, but we love it. Yeah, Cody, you want to fucking... Oh, he kicked Kenny Dykstra. Fuck that guy, I guess.
What happened to all the security and all the producers that they had back there? Don't they have any
Why
authority?
does Kenny Dykstra always got to be caught in the crosshairs?
Chef, I'm going to ask you this personally. If that was you backstage as an official and you saw who was in the ring, would you go out there?
Fuck no, right?
No, he would not. He's saying he would, but he would not.
I mean, what about Nick? What about Nick Aldis? He runs SmackDown.
He's like, get me in there.
Nick's out there, isn't he?
I
Nope.
think Aldis is out there. Oh no, he's not.
No, he's not.
Oh yes, he is. He is. He's right there. He's right there pointing at. He's telling.
Okay, that's what
Jacob
I thought.
Yeah, he's telling Jacob and Tama to leave.
At one point, it didn't look like him, and then one point it did. I'm like,
I would with a gun. Yeah, that's one of them situations. I ain't getting there with Jacob Fatu and being like, I want to live, all right?
so they're advertising
Just,
Monday Night Raw.
Henry! He says, yes, Chef Wood.
but also somebody may need the advocate may need to check his drawers backstage.
Yeah.
Jacob Fatu is great. You're damn right, Streets. You are damn right. That's a lot of meat, says Ben. He is from Chicago, and we don't back down, says Henry. Chi-Town, stand up.
Windy City, showing no fear.
He gonna go to war with friggin' Kanye West bumping in the background.
No, there are tons of brothers that I could bump to. I mean, on my way to the arena, but just not him. I'm sorry.
Come on, don't lie.
The old school Kanye.
We're talking nowadays Kanye, because fuck nowadays Kanye. That shit's terrible.
You know, don't even get me started on
back in the day Kanye though. That shit slap.
Yeah, I'd say about his first. I think about his first 2 to 3 records that he did.
Yes. I mean, there's some more like later stuff I don't mind, but like the current stuff now, you can keep that.
Nope.
You can keep that shit.
Nope.
Yeah, right. Ben says Tama alone. Fuck, you know who his father is? Fuck with Tama, you get Haku. Fuck no, I ain't messing with no Haku. You know the man called Ming.
No, the stories that I've heard wrestlers say about him, no, absolutely not. I ain't messing with Haku.
Henry says, to be honest, I know that my fellow Chicagoan would put the Smackdown on Jacob. See, Chi-Town represents and backs each other. That's amazing. See, no Tongan death grip. Hail to the no.
I mean, forget that. I think he's still friends with the Barbarian.
That's even more terrifying.
Yeah, the faces of fear.
He will disembowel you. I would never want to fuck with Haku. My man could be 90 and I would be terrified.
No, absolutely not. There's no way I'm messing with him.
Stitchy says hello from the shelf. Are you afraid of heights, Stitch? Is it too high for you? Yeah, Ben says I choose life. And then Stitchy. I love it. Well, talk about a chaotic beginning to SmackDown, though.
Yeah, but that's just fine though. And I wonder when the next SmackDown's gonna be after this one.
Good question, honestly. No, I want to go back in the hamper. It was warm. It's cold and snowy here. Do you want to build a snowman? Oh shit! There's still got shit hitting the fan backstage.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even say shit's about to hit the fan because it's already hitting the fan.
The snowy shit's about to hit the fan.
Yo, this man said, you better think about your life right now. LA Knight? Yeah. I got a title to win. Yeah. My man says, just fucking busts in, shoves the freaking new bloodline out the damn door. And just hits him with a...
Meechin.
I hate calling her Meechin so much.
She chose it.
I know, but I hate it. I can't get used to it still. I'll fight Heyman.
Korean.
That's a safe bet for me.
That would be your luck. He would actually fight back if he tried to.
It would also be your luck that you would go to do that and you'd be all of a sudden call up Brock Lesnar and I'd be like, I'm done.
Here, I'm sorry. My bad. Take him.
I'd be like, nope.
It's Chelsea Green.
Oh boy.
The alleged greatest women's United States champion of all time.
The longest reigning champion of all time.
But he says, yep, again, I choose life. That is fucking 1000% agreed upon. Yes, let's go. I pledge allegiance to the green of the United States of Chelsea. Jordan says, do we think that Jacob is a future WrestleMania main eventer? I fucking hope so, honestly.
Give him about at worst 3 to 5 years.
I don't even think you really have to give him that long, honestly.
Yeah, but that's the thing. There's only so many spots.
Stitch.
There's only so many spots at the top. And there's only what, 2 WrestleMania. Let's see, I could take on Brock Lesnar.
Stitch. Are you fucking out of your mind?
Hey, you can't hit what you can't catch.
I guess, can I hit Stitch with one of these?
All of you!
Daddy, chill.
Can I hit Stitch with one of those, I guess? Lesnar kills shit for fun. He wakes up in the morning and goes, okay, what wants to die now?
I don't respect people who kills shit for fun. I don't.
Right? I'm not gonna lie. Love me some Piper Niven, so for real. Who wants Super Cena to come back? Oh God, not that Cena.
No, not Super Cena. No,
Not that version of Cena. We like this one right now. Ben says, and lives in Saskatchewan, Canada. He's built different. Yeah. He doesn't need a coat because he just fucking walks outside and goes, man, it's like 90 degrees out here. Apparently Brock is like fucking Chuck Norris, apparently, to everybody. We're just going to have to come up with Chuck Norris jokes, except we're going to change it to Brock Lesnar. He can't stitch this. I would turn him into a softie. Okay. Apparently Stitch would just go up to Brock Lesnar and just give him some of this.
I got the shakes that'll make you quake. I got the fries that'll cross your eyes. I got the burgers that'll... I just got burgers.
Yeah, she
There you
would.
go. I just got burgers. He would be packed up within 6 seconds, says Jordan. Damn. Jordan says, are you ready for snow?
We already had the snow. It's basically ice now. So, yeah.
Ben says, I like cold, not frozen. It's so fucking funny. Well, apparently got the shakes that'll make you quake, the fries that'll cross your eyes, and the burgers that'll burgers. What the hell did Chelsea do to Michin? That was weird as hell.
Ginger.
I didn't get any snow. And I probably won't get any snow. When you're in New York, usually it's the weather can change in like a fucking like second, but like most of the time the weather here just kind of goes, hey, you're gonna get it freaking hit with like 12 inches of snow, and then all of a sudden, like 2 days later, it's you're only gonna get like a dusting. Yes, Brock would surrender his whole life career when I'm done. Oh my God, Stitch. You're out of your mind. You're scaring me.
I mean, I'm from Chicago. I love snow. But as long as we don't lose any power, and as long as nobody freezes to death, I'm good.
Another one who's built different.
But after a while though, when the snow is accumulating on the ground in the middle of January, February, yeah, it can be pretty nasty. People walking all over.
Needs a Vince McMahon-ogram. I don't know if that's a good thing, a bad thing, or if I need to go or just run to another state. Oh, Piper looked good tonight. Hello? Remember, I have scissors and a screwdriver. You don't know where the screwdriver is, though. You have more luck with the scissors because at least then you have two things in one. Just, you're fired. Did we see Butler's CBB uniforms? They are paying homage to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Ooh. Interesting. I don't hate that. Of course, we're going to come back from the commercial and a rest hold because rest hold. God, I love that Women's United States title. It's so nice. Michin. God, I hate calling her Michin so much. I got to stop doing that. Miss USA. I love it. Any one of us watch Lord of the Rings? No, I have never seen a single Lord of the Rings movie.
I never got into it.
Like, every time I ever see like a trailer for it or anything like that, I kind of just look at it and go, I don't really get it.
Lord of the Rings came out right when Harry Potter did, and I fell in love with Harry Potter, and then Lord of the Rings, I tried to get into it, but I could never get into it.
Yeah, I was more the Harry Potter intrigue than anything because, the books were kind of just like childhood for me and shit. So I was just kind of like, okay, yeah, I need to watch the movies. And then when I watch the movies, I'm just like, you know what? It's fine. Prefer that more than I prefer Lord of the Rings. There we go. There you go, Mia. 2 Ranas in a row. And a drop kick. Chef, what about you? This is for you as well. Did you any of us watch Lord of the Rings?
Let's see. I like the second one. First one, second one. I've seen the third one. I think the Lord of the Rings I think they're all really, 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 really good. But what I couldn't get into though was I didn't really have time back in the day to get into the Game of Thrones because I was busy with school and everything. I was in college at that time.
Right.
But especially when the 8th season rolled around and people talked about how disappointing it was.
Right.
And I'm kind of like, thank goodness I didn't really get into it because why would I invest that much time in a TV show just to basically get Starcade 97?
Yeah. Jordan says, any chance we get a pink title for Tiffany tonight?
No, that's pushing it.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
No, we're not going that far. She got the pink because she don't need to change the title up.
Mia, you whiffed that kick completely.
Oh,
and shouts to our guy Ed. He says, "Look at Piper, all sparkly and whatnot. She looks incredible, bro.
She's got her face kicked in.
She's got her fucking
Viper looks good. Viper looking good
tonight.
Let's go.
Damn, that cannonball though. Oh, look at this match picking up again. Oh, Mia, what do you got? Crossbody. Oh, Chelsea rolled through. Got her.
And she retained.
Chelsea.
Wow.
Chelsea.
Wow.
Yo, let's go. He says, everyone, y'all are at Walmart with me. Shouts. We're on the move.
Yeah, right.
Let's just randomly shout out everybody in Walmart. What up, everybody in Walmart? Damn, Piper. So now who's gonna come out and help Michin?
And Chicago's pretty much the same way. We can get just about every single season that you can think of. It may be 50, 60 degrees on one day, but then it'd be so hot it's like 80, 90 degrees.
Right.
We get a share of flash floods, rainstorms, thunderstorms, hailstorms,
flash floods. Oh my god.
Heat waves, muggy days, and the occasional blizzard.
Oh yeah, that word. We are not going to bring that one up.
Nope. And trust me, I lived through quite a few growing up here in Chicago.
Did you mean who faces Chelsea after Michin, Jordan? Or I don't think you meant beats Chelsea. It says first title defense. Who beats Chelsea after Michin? I think he meant who faces Chelsea after Michin. I'm trying to think who is there on the women's roster that fits the Women's United States Championship. I'm really not getting anybody.
Candice LeRae, she deserves much better than she and Natty deserve better than Speed.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true. Hey, yo, Mr. Opinionated says White Castle burgers are here. Let's go. Shouts to A-Town Down Under right now. Okay.
Nick Aldis has a lot on his plate, considering
I would say
he doesn't have the roster that Raw and NXT got.
Very true. Very true. Didn't they already make the Legado del Fantasma versus Pretty Deadly match official last week?
I
just made
believe
it
so,
official
yeah.
again tonight.
And speaking
of Legado del Fantasma. Oh, I was about to say, did they fucking change Legado's music? But I forgot Los Garzas has their own entrance. Bro, come on. I fucking hate A-Town Down Under. That is rude, bro. Love A-Town Down Under. I'm tired of A-Town Down Under. They were entertaining for a year. Now they need to go their separate ways. I think they gave up splitting them up. That's just me. Yes. Let's go. If it's legit, make it happen.
And Redama, I can my mom remembers telling me that when I was 2 years old,
right,
in Christmas of '85, it was like about 15 degrees below zero.
Damn. Holy hell.
And I was only what, 2 years old at the time.
Oh my God, wow.
And this is true. Back in I believe it was 1990, where
one guy from Pretty Deadly looks like Legolas from the Lord of the
Rings. If Malachi Black comes to WWE, I think SmackDown could really use him.
I don't think he needs to join anybody, but if you want to make it interesting, and I say this is pretty interesting because I know Kayla might be down for this one too. What if you put him in Final Testament?
Oh my God. I would dig it. That would be awesome.
I can dig it.
Aleister Black and Karrion Kross together. What a scary combination that is.
That would be deadly. I mean, WWE is in the need of some good tag teams at the moment.
I mean, they already got AOP, so. But
yeah,
Malachi in with, I think Malachi.
Okay, Benjamin. That's some fighting words.
Ouch. I mean, Kross, I wish they'd at least get him to that level. Like, I don't know why he's not even relegated to being a mid-card guy right now.
Yeah, and they're not even letting Scarlett Bordeaux wrestle, which people know that she can do. Those who have seen her in TNA.
Yeah. Tell me that woman doesn't know how to wrestle, because she really does. We just need to see her wrestle more instead of just being out there to be like, yeah, she's out there to just stand in Cross's corner. I want to see.
It's been what, 5 years? It's been what, 5 years ever since she joined WWE, and they all she has been doing has been Cross's valet, and WWE's been doing nothing with them.
Ooh, I mean, you know me. I want WWE to just take all of House of Black. I want all of House of Black, and if you want to do that, then I want to see Final Testament feud with House of Black.
The only thing is, I think Buddy signed. If I remember, I think Buddy signed at least another 5 years of AEW.
He just re-signed, and so did Brody actually too. So
yeah,
which sucks. We know Julian.
And I think the reason I read something, and I kind of read something, I think the whole reason he didn't want to be part of the whole Rhea/Liv/Dom story part, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Although it'd be kind of nice for Buddy just to turn around and just beat the fuck out of Dom Mysterio. Say, don't mess with my woman kind of thing.
Oh, it's worth it. It's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow on the CW.
I mean, I personally don't want Julia Hart to lose, right? I mean,
Special
at least
encore presentation tomorrow. 8. What?
Oh,
really?
New Year's Evil is getting re-shown again? Okay, I didn't expect that. Well, that's different. Why hasn't Scarlett wrestled yet? I don't understand it. She was good in some other promotions. I've seen it on YouTube, and it's great. So this is a tragedy not having Scarlett wrestle. It's just a crime. It is.
I've noticed she wrestles a lot of mixed tag matches. And she wrestles on a lot of house shows, but as far as actually putting her on the main roster, I don't know why.
Right.
It doesn't make any sense.
Right? It doesn't
at all.
It don't. I mean, I've seen her wrestle in the indies.
The girl can go in the ring. She she just reeks of charisma. I mean, as Christian Cage would say, but they're just not giving her a chance. I don't get it.
The indie show that I went to back in 2022 when I met her and Cross, they both had championship matches, and she became the women's champion of this promotion, and she took out Savannah Evans and Rachel Ellering to become that champion. So she can run with them. I don't know, she chose not to wrestle on the main roster or what, but she does it, but just not where we see it. And it kind of does suck.
And if not women's world champion material, she should at least get a chance to go for the women's IC champ or US champion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first off, let me just say this. Shouts out to Robert Brown. He says Lafayette, Indiana, in the building. Was pop my peeps. What is good, bro?
I mean, what's up from Lafayette?
And Jordan says New Year's Evil is a special because they want to go head to head with Collision and the ratings. So having New Year's Evil might change that. Here's my thing on that. First off, it's Collision, okay? Collision is already at a point where you're not going to get super high ratings anyway to begin with.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. Second off, why nobody's really going to watch Collision to begin with if you're super freaking if you're a diehard freaking Collision person, you're not really going to be this intrigued by it due to the fact that we're getting fucking Chris Jericho and Dax Harwood and fucking Copeland and fucking Big Bill as a matchup.
Cope?
Yes.
And I love Dax and I love FTR to death, but that's just a waste of a wrestling spot. That's 2 matches I could care less about.
Yeah, the only matchup on the entire freaking show for Collision tomorrow night that I really give a damn about is Mariah May and Harley Cameron, and that is it.
And on top of all that, the AEW, they got both shows got to deal with the NFL fucking playoffs,
right?
As well as NBA on Saturday now.
Exactly. It's like I said, it's at the point where again, why it's Collision. Like, what does it matter? It's not the main show that you're fucking focusing on. It's not Dynamite. Like, so what does it matter? And plus, if people already watched New Year's Evil, you're not going to get people to just be like, man, I can't wait to rewatch it again. Like, I don't know. It just comes off as a weird thing for it. I call Chris Jericho Jarrett Slowpoke.
Yeah, he does look like he's lost a couple of steps.
I mean, you know what I always say to Chris Jericho, and that's this.
Off is a direction you can fuck.
Because I am over it. I don't need no more fucking hi guys and fucking, learning tree and Matt Cardona should have won the ROH championship. You knew he wasn't gonna fucking win the title. No way. He was never gonna win that championship. They were gonna fucking keep that on Chris Jericho because Chris Jericho's the one that's gonna get ROH a fucking TV deal. His wrestling and his band both suck ass. Oh, the band isn't terrible. Fozzie's great. And Jericho, listen, I will say, like I've always said, Jericho is a fucking legend. The dude is a Hall of Famer, like certified Hall of Famer in whatever fucking company he wants to be at this point. But Jericho's necessity on television is non-existent at this point. AEW does not need Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho adds nothing to the show. It's nothing. Literally nothing. Please let that rock clip.
AEW seems like they're slowly getting on the rebound for 2025 by doing better dynamites than they have been. Then they are much better than they did during the spring and summer and fall, and doing smaller venues with the crowds listen to it and stuff like that. They do not need Chris Jericho.
Right?
He's a name. Putting the belt on him was a good idea, but they do not need him now.
No. Jericho did his freaking thing. Jericho did the thing he needed to do in the beginning years of AEW when he won the world championship, where he used his name to get the company recognized, to help the company grow. Now Jericho's at the point where he's not helping the company grow. It's just Jericho doesn't have the fucking urge to give up and fucking retire when he knows he should. Like, it's just ridiculous. At least I'm not bitter. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I am. I don't know. If we had Chris Jericho versus Omos, who would win? Oh, you know what I got to say to that, right? If that matchup happened, here is who I think would win.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I don't like Omos that much. I don't care if he's fucking GHC tag team champions in Japan right now. Guess what? That's cool because you know why? It's not on television. Keep him off TV. I almost thought when I read this one right here from Stitch, I thought she said put a sack in it. And I was going to be like, wait a minute, Stitch. What the fuck is a sack in it? All he did was bury talent. He didn't really bury talent in his early stages. You were never going to freaking just have Jericho face people in the beginning years of the company, go in there and then lose to everybody. It's your world champion. The point was get the title on Jericho to be the first name, the big name to draw the attention to the company. And that is exactly what he did. But now he's at the stage of his career where it's just like, you're not needed no more. Your necessity on television adds nothing. So fucking just call it. Go do your band stuff. Go do whatever the hell else you want to do. Just get the hell out of AEW because you're not needed.
Or if he wants to stay in AEW, that's fine. But as a backstage producer or a trainer or something. Hell, he could even he could be a manager.
I mean,
He
I don't
could,
even think I want that, honestly, because I just don't want Jericho no more. He doesn't add anything.
yeah, that's a shame too. And he has his own damn self to blame for that.
See, I have been a Jericho fan. I've always liked Jericho, but it's this stage of Jericho. Like I don't need it. I don't care. It doesn't add anything. It's not comedic. It's not funny. It's not putting anybody over. It's just Jericho hogging TV time because he doesn't want to admit that it's time for him to fucking hang it up. That's it.
And it's not drawing eyeballs to the TV, and
No.
it's not putting asses in the seats.
They should have never made him champ. It was the right decision. You're introducing a new company. You have a new company that's starting up, and it's literally unknown to so many people. The way you get people to like want to tune in to the brand new company is you use the big name that everybody knows in pro wrestling. All the wrestling fans that sit there and go, man, I want to know about this AEW. And then they see Chris Jericho and they go, oh, that's right. That's Chris Jericho. Dude's an absolute freaking legend. He needs to be like, maybe I need to tune into this. Like, that was perfect. Can I meet Statlander now? Stitch, you're adorable. Should have been Omega. Didn't matter. Omega won the title eventually anyway. So it didn't make a difference. See, even Ed says put a sack in it. Yes, they're re-showing the cash in. Let's go. Or Hangman. Again, Hangman won the championship too.
Who are we getting? LA Knight.
Oh, we got the United States title match tonight. Right now. Let's go. Who lives with Kayla? It says Chris Stitchlander, who lives with Kayla. Angel Garza looks like Bo Dallas.
I didn't know who that was. I was like, that's Berto, and
Jericho is much better these days as a commentator and keep him off the mat. I'm just going to be brutally honest here. There is not a single position you put Chris Jericho in that's going to make me care. I don't want to hear him fucking cutting. I don't want to hear him doing commentary because his voice is insufferable. I don't want to, at this point, I don't want to see him on TV wrestling because he's just doing nothing to add to anything. Like I said, I'd rather him just go do the Fozzy stuff, and that's it. You had Omega who dominated Japan, but then go with Jericho. Like it's the legend bringing in the freaking everybody into the show. It was right. I lost respect for Jericho after the MJF feud. I didn't really hate the MJF feud. The MJF feud was actually enjoyable.
But but the Jericho Appreciation Society stuff, that was when he jumped the shark.
Yeah, that was the start of just we have Jericho on TV for no reason, and it's just Jericho sitting on television because his ego can't help but fucking be like, I need the TV time. I need it. Just, Jordan? Stitch is confused. Because, I live with her. I mean, I would hope she is, unless she's somewhere else. Stitch, are you there? Just fucking, as I'm staring here into the camera, I just see her head pop over my shoulder and be like, how the fuck did she get here?
That'd be freaking hilarious. She just pops up behind you or Chef.
I would just be like, "What is happening?"
I'd be like, how the did you get here?
I'd go.
Oh God, nope. Because then my camera would shut off, and I'd be like, ah.
Well, y'all, that'd be it for the Smackdown watch along. The Redeemer has been stitched from Stitchlander.
I have been freaking eliminated.
He has been stitched up for the night.
Did Lillian just say, "Yeah"? I hope she did. That would be hysterical.
L.A. Night, yeah.
But even Robert Brown says Jericho was the right choice in the beginning. Yes, 1000%.
I mean, look at TNA. Even they had wrestlers that everybody knew in the beginning. They didn't have many, but they had a mixture of stars, and as well, but they mainly had younger talent. They had up and coming talent.
Yeah. Mr. Penny says there are a few Fozzy songs I like, but he'll never come to New York City for a concert. Last I saw was in New Jersey about 3 years ago. Jericho, you won't come to New York? What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Possibly because they can't sell out.
Jeez. Sean, shouts to Sean. He says, how many effing commercial breaks are there going to be? I'm about to turn off my TV. It says, sure, I'd love a little WWE with my commercials.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, I've noticed there has been a lot more commercials.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they really interrupted the pace of the show tonight.
Yeah.
And we got 2 more hours.
Right? We're just wrapping up hour 1 right now.
It's like what the NFL has been the last 10 years. I mean,
right?
just 30 seconds of action, but yet you get 10, 15 right. Ads and commercial breaks out the ass.
Very true. Robert says, I love the MJF feud myself, but post MJF, Jericho just didn't care about how bad he was getting. He didn't. As long as he fucking kept himself on TV, that's all that mattered to him.
And his match quality has really gone down too.
Jordan says, Chef, if you were a ring announcer, what would you say about Redeemer? And Jeff Jarrett held the TNA title 11,000 times, which was that's again fucking that's Jarrett being Jarrett. You know, Jarrett has always been that way. Look at his WCW stuff. You know, he has friends in high places that he was just like, I'm gonna win a championship, guys, and it's gonna be fucking dog shit, but I'm gonna win a championship.
Don't even get me started on that. I went into saying, hailing from New York City.
Let's go.
The Redeemer himself. Justin.
Redeemer. I love how that's sticking too.
Chef.
Right, chef. Ed says, well, it's official. I'm old. My daughter just said, bro. She's 4. Damn you, preschool. Damn, bro. Mr. Opinionated says, is it me or is this Smackdown going slow tonight?
It is
going slow.
I'm not
we
gonna lie.
We just hit the end of hour 1. And outside of the Cody stuff, I'll say it, I haven't been wowed so far. Like Chelsea and Meechin was fine. The tag match there was fine. Didn't really add much to the show so far.
Yeah, but that's the main problem. There's too many commercial breaks. We're just with this 1 hour.
I mean, think about it. Fucking Jarrett ran the company. He ran TNA. Like,
Yeah, and
it's basically just booking himself to win championships. At that point, he just realized, he sat there. He's like, wait a minute. He's like, wait a minute. I don't need to freaking have Bischoff here. I don't need fucking Russo. I run the company. I could just do what they did myself. And I'm just like, wow, you are a piece of shit, Jarrett.
Yeah, I'm thinking about how many wrestlers during his reign of terror could have been TNA champion, but they never gave the belt. And I always bring up the alpha male, Monty Brown, with the.
See, look, cup the balls for sure, even in WCW for sure. Scott Hall wasn't a bad choice, but I think Dixie should have waited a year or two on Scott Hall, especially after his part and the plane ride from hell. The issue was, even when Scott Hall showed up in TNA, he was still in a bad time in his life, really.
LA Knight and Nakamura.
So he was never really going to be a world champion whatsoever. Speaking of Double J, let me rant for a minute. Can we forget that this man is on AEW TV? He doesn't need to be in the AEW world title picture. He needs to just retire and call it a career. Yeah, and again, all he wants to do is make sure that he's in the title scene one more time.
Yeah, he's not Sting.
This Kayla finally fixed her microphone. Stitch, what the hell? It says, I love you, Nakamura. It's awesome. I love this new Shinsuke.
Everybody loves Shinsuke Nakamura.
Right? How many times do all these fans sit out there and go, man, why are we not using Shinsuke right? Why is Shinsuke not doing this? Why is Shinsuke not here?
You know, funny thing, seeing Charles Robinson in the ring made me think of that moment I was doing the Smackdown watch along. I don't know if Justin was on it, but I renamed Charles Robinson.
Oh my God, I remember that.
I called him Charles Jefferson instead of Charles Robinson.
That was the best name change ever.
Justin and Dan goes like, who's Charles Jefferson? I said, the ref. No, it's Charles Robinson. I was like, oh yeah. I don't know why I called him Charles Jefferson that night. It was hilarious.
It's hysterical.
So let me get this straight. Tiffy time is main event?
I don't know, maybe.
Because if she's main event, then my vibe that I got earlier might come true.
Oh, it's fucking coming. I'm gonna prep myself to just be like, nope. Jeff Jarrett in 04 had 2 factions in 3 months. The Kings of Wrestling with Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, and his second faction with Kip James and Monty Brown. Who gets more hate, Double J or Ava? Ava for no reason.
Ava, 100%.
Double J deserves all the hate he gets. Only because of the fact that freaking he's the guy that'll be like, he'll freaking bring up the times that he was, world champion multiple different times, and how he always win with backup and everything else. And I think about all his freaking TNA stuff where it's like, I'm one of the longest reigning TNA champions. He'd be like some kind of shit like that.
Yeah, because you ran the freaking company and put yourself champion.
Yeah, basically. Jarrett basically will looks like the kind of guy that would rub his freaking accomplishments in your face, and it'd just be like, yeah, but dude, you fucking were terrible. I've never been a big Jarrett freaking fan whatsoever.
Yeah, in the ring, he could go in the ring. He was a great wrestler, but the man but the man, there was no point. He broke 6,000 guitars, never drew a dime, and when he was world champion in WCW and in TNA, nobody cared.
Right? Honestly, I will say it. I think Jeff Jarrett is extremely overrated only because of the fact that every time he's in a world championship scene and every time he's on television, all it is because of the fact that he's got all his friends. He's got Bischoff, he's got freaking Russo, he's got all these other freaking people, and it's like, well, look at that. That's the reason why you are where you are.
Dang.
Another commercial.
That just make my head spin when he just did that.
Right? I love how Henry says, tell me why I just thought Kayla knew my real name.
Charles Jefferson.
See what I think it is? I'm not going to say it. At least Sting won the AEW tag titles with Darby instead of the AEW title because he didn't need another world title win. He has so many spooky memories in WCW, so he has that to hang his hat on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, on top of that, Sting, even before he did the Crow thing, he was already a legend.
Exactly.
He was already one of the all-time greats. I mean, just his championship battles with Flair alone just puts him up. Puts him up as one of the all-time greats. He is basically WCW, the franchise.
It's true.
I just want to say one thing. I think someone watches our streams because what is the one thing we always said that we hate when it comes to wrestling? Picture in picture.
Yeah.
Now WWE is doing it. Like, what the heck? Are they listening to us?
Yeah, look at that. Look, freaking.
They've been doing this for a year now.
I know, but it's just I hate picture in picture.
Really
but hey, there's a lot of things
the NFL was doing it.
If they did it back, like I said, if they did the picture in picture backwards, where it was the match was bigger, but the commercial smaller, but you could still hear the commercial over the match. At least we could focus more on the match than on the fucking commercial. And I don't think I'd hate it as much.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, you're right. Put the commercial. AEW does that sometimes, and then it just expands and goes straight to the commercial. It's like, really?
Yeah, like, what's the freaking point? They should just did the right thing and put over Monty Brown and give him Monty Brown the title run. I've been saying
as a whole should just given him a title run.
I've been saying that for 20 goddamn years. I'm still angry and pissed off at that.
Shouts to the alpha male.
I am madder than the hell that he never got a world title
Central.
OTRS Central? No.
What is that, Robert? I don't know what that is. None of us know what that is.
Give us
explain a little bit more. Yeah.
I'm still pissed off at the end of the fact that Monty never got.
So going off on Mr. Opinionated's comment, mark your calendars, January 19th. Jordan's Grace last match will be TNA before becoming a free agent. So does that mean she's going to WWE?
Yes.
I think yes, 100%.
Yes. I'm telling you, then all the time that she spent in NXT was the freaking
build
absolute up thing that was the big swaying moment. And that was it. She's going there, and that is it. When I was typing out my Ava and Double J question, she said Charles, but talking about Charles Robinson. We know what the C means now.
Yes, we do. Shh, we won't tell nobody.
Right?
We're not telling you.
I didn't say that it meant that, though. I just say I know what the C means, though. Play tricks with your mind, everybody. I think WWE's listening to AEW and said, "Hey, AEW, can we copy you?" Actually, kind of funny. Not that Dixie Carter's innocent. Shame on not only Dixie Carter, Hulk Hogan, Eric Bischoff, Jeff Jarrett, and etc. for ruining TNA. Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan didn't care about TNA, nor the young talent. He didn't give a shit.
That I heard that Hogan didn't even promote TNA when he was in on other shows doing press tours. He didn't even mention them.
Mm-hmm.
You're the biggest name in wrestling. You join a new company and you don't even mention it. It's like him joining WWE. I mean, right. WWF, excuse me, and not even mentioning that company, even though it's been long established.
Ooh, sliding German. Love that.
Sliding German is slick.
Love that move. It's so nice. Like, Hogan and Bischoff will always be the worst era for TNA, but Jarrett's freaking era where he's the champion on this fucking reign of terror is always going to be marked up there as a bad era too, because it's just like Jarrett's in there as world champion, fucking winning every goddamn time with, a ref bump and a guitar shot. Same thing every freaking match.
And what makes it even worse is that during that time, what's even worse is during that time period, TNA was still trying to establish themselves. They were only like about 2 or 3 years old at the time during his reign of terror.
Right? Damn. Freaking Shinsuke with his just straight up in the air legs as he comes over in that superplex. Look at this. I love how Shinsuke's legs just go straight up. Nothing else. Chef, don't get mad. Have a 5-hour energy drink.
I don't really drink energy drinks outside of a Powerade, maybe. But outside of that, I don't mess with energy drinks.
There you go.
That's what make you crash.
Greatest ECW champion, go.
Simple.
Probably Taz. Easily.
It's gotta be Taz.
Right. I don't know anybody else who had a better ECW title runs than Taz. Maybe Raven would be close.
And Raven was my favorite from ECW.
I love Raven. Dude is awesome.
It would have been RVD, but he never won that title.
OTRS Central is a YouTuber. He reviews pro wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Jeff Schlegel from OTRS Central rants on Jeff Jarrett. Rants on Jeff Jarrett are epic. Check them out when y'all have time. Okay, I will definitely check this out. I will definitely check him out for sure. Oh, nice one, Henry.
The franchise, Shane Douglas.
Right.
Well, you gotta mention Shane Douglas, right?
RVD, easily the greatest ECW champion. He never won the ECW title until he was in WWE, and then they had that whole thing, and that was it.
Yeah, and Tommy Dreamer, he never won the title too until the end, didn't he?
Oh, he got his foot on the rope.
Damn. Yes, he did. Very close. Jordan says, where were we when Bully put Dixie through a table in 2014? I remember that so vividly, watching that at home. So good. What a moment.
Props to her for taking that bump.
Right? Like, a lot of people don't give Dixie Carter a lot of props, but I'll give her props for taking that. Creatively, Double J isn't too bad, and honestly, he can evaluate talent. AJ, Storm, and Abyss, to name a few.
He just got the BFT in, but he couldn't capitalize.
Damn, that's right.
Up,
but Jeff Jarrett,
really?
But Jeff was
and
always
here comes the bloodline again.
At best, yeah, basically. Oh, yep. Payback from earlier. I don't know why I didn't expect that.
Yep.
I didn't
You see who
fully
just like
clock
left.
that.
Nakamura's like, yeah, I'm out. Bye.
Right. So, like, no love for the franchise. Yo, shouts to Shane Douglas, though.
We love Shane Douglas, though.
Hell yeah. My favorite TNA feud was Kurt Angle versus Jeff Jarrett. I loved how Karen was involved. The one segment in the entirety of that entire feud was Kurt basically trying to sucker up to Jeff before he fucking El Kabonged him with the guitar. Damn. I can't get over Jacob looking like he's wearing a bulletproof vest.
No, right?
It's fucking with me. So yeah, even Henry says
Ooh,
RVD
Jacob
only
going
won
up.
the WWE
Oh,
version of the
shit.
ECW title.
Poor
Greatest
LA Knight.
TNA match ever? Oh my god, I can't even answer that question. God, that
Well,
triple jump moonsault.
Was very simple.
Here
Christopher
comes
Daniels,
Cody
Samoa Joe-
again.
Was very simple. Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, and AJ Styles.
Yes, dope. That's one of the most. It's literally at the time before I think what Ospreay and Josh Alexander became one of them. Friggin', it was the only 5-star match that
Cody and Jimmy
freaking
again.
Dave Meltzer had ever given TNA anything. Was that matchup?
Well, forget about the Rays for a moment, but also you gotta consider some of the matches that Kurt Angle had in TNA.
Tonight,
Right,
after he loses to Remembrance, they don't have no trouble, Chief. Do not send them home.
Oh.
Do not send them home. They are here, and me and Jimmy are
Tag
here.
match.
Come on.
Where's Teddy Long, everybody? Tag team match, player.
Let's do this here. And Nick's like, you want it? You want it?
Oh. See? Tag team match, player.
You got it. It's what he just said. Okay, you got it.
Ooh. Ed says he worked Shane Douglas and a few of the other ECW vets. That's dope.
Nice.
They held off on RVD becoming world champion because of Triple H.
Well, Cody and Jimmy against Jacob Fatu and Tom.
Abyss should have had a proper world title run. Didn't Abyss have a actually good world title run at the time? Wasn't one of those feuds with Sting?
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it was.
Yep, nope. Tiffy time next.
Yeah, it's Tiffy time.
Tiffy time.
Well, now we know what the main event is. Now it's that tag match.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Roberts says Shane Douglas is dope. I didn't like the Kurt Angle Jeff Jarrett feud from 11, but I won't lie, the feud from 09 was decent. Okay. I forgot this.
Don't forget about
shows, Jordan.
Hey, don't forget about some of when Samoa Joe just came in and had that undefeated streak, right? In TNA. His 2005 match that he had against Christopher Daniels and Chris Sabin. Go check those out. Go check out this match against AJ Styles.
Mm-hmm. Agreed there. I also agree with this. Angle and Joe had killer matches in TNA.
TNA,
for sure.
Well, it's Samoa Joe for one, and Kurt Angle is right at the summit.
You debut tonight. Stitch? What is there something you're not telling us?
I'm confused.
I am too. The greatest TNA match was the triple threat between Joe, Styles, and Daniels for the X Division title, for sure.
Any of those Destination X matches I can easily watch.
Oh, Ed, for sure. He said Douglas, Balls, and Axel a few times, each to be specific. He said, "May Axel and Balls rest in peace." Yes, rest in peace to Balls Mahoney and to Axel Rotten. And 06 Abyss won the title from Sting by DQ when Sting threw Abyss off the stage. Okay. This I cannot answer, Jordan, as I did not really get into ROH that much. Look at that. Look at that. She said it again. I debut tonight. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck does she mean? This is weird. I'm feeling weirded out a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little spooked out now.
Isn't
How? You're at home. You can't just jump into the TV and show yourself on WWE. Do I remember when?
Yeah, I remember when Abyss won
the title from Sting. Oh, God, I don't. What do you mean? Who says I'm at home? Oh, fuck does that mean? What the hell is happening right now? I'm flabbergasted. We've been duped. I know.
It looks like we've been.
I'll just tell myself.
All of you.
Daddy, chill.
There we go.
We've been indubitably duped.
Just get it. One. There we go. Just our GOD meant our GOD part of the bloodline. Yes, they're part of the new bloodline.
Not the old bloodline.
Yeah, no. You don't owe me. Okay. What's
Oh,
good,
I think
Dalton?
she's referring to Jordan's comment. What's up, Dalton?
That's hysterical. Oh, yeah. I'm the executive around these parts, and I say Stitchy stays home with cookies. And then you don't own me. Gotcha.
What kind of cookie?
Right? It has to depend on what flavor of cookie you have.
Are they raisin?
But shouts to Dalton. He says, "What's up? Appreciate you as always, bro."
What up?
And also shouts to Barry Monkey over on Twitch. Have you noticed that all authority has been lost since the refs started wearing stupid shirts?
Yeah. They don't look like zebras no more, so it don't really matter.
Right? You can't be a good official if you're not wearing stripes. I would have had Abyss win the title from Sting, not on no DQ stip. I would have had Abyss beat Sting by stoppage. That would have been actually better. Stitch, you have a right to an attorney. And you know what attorney you should absolutely call right now, Stitch, if you absolutely need an attorney? If you need your time in court and you need the perfect attorney, there's only one perfect attorney to call. And that is Pepsi Phil Hathaway Esquire. This man will defend you in any dire situation that you need right now. So make sure that you dial 1-900-Mussolini. $3.99 consultation fee and a free can of Pepsi. Pepsi Phil and Pepsi are not responsible for using the wrong can of Pepsi. Top Rope Wrestling Target Circle Debater are all responsible for this ad. Call today. Money's on the way. Call Pepsi Phil today. Right now. And always remember that he will fight for you.
And this advertisement for Pepsi Phil Hathaway Esquire has been brought to you by Top Rope Wrestling Talk on Facebook Incorporated and by Menon.
Indubitably. I'll get one of my own in there. How about that? There we go. Who you you think you are, Jordan? What? I told you, Stitch. If you need a attorney, call Pepsi Phil. Just whatever, Jordan. You don't owe me and tell me what to do. I don't know if that's something you should be admitting on there, Joe. I don't know if that's something that should be admitted. I am the court, says Jordan. Oh, I thought the ticket time thing was up next. It's not up next. It's still tonight.
It says tonight now. It did say up next. What the fuck?
What the fuck? WWE's losing their minds. That's it.
I mean, is this Emperor Palpatine in disguise, Jordan?
Right?
I am the court
title. Now we could say it's Tiffy time. Jordan's bothering me, so I will be calling Pepsi Phil. You know what to do. 1-900 Mussolini. Shouts to UFC fan 222 over on Twitch. Says, yo, what's good? Appreciate you coming to hang. Well, I will pay you $100 million if you join WWE.
Do you even have that much money?
I don't even know if I want to know, honestly. All I know is if stuff keeps happening right now, well, we all know what's really going to happen, right?
Shit's about to hit the fan.
Always.
Yeah, just like this next commercial break.
Does Mr. Phil work pro bono? He does everything. Everything. He says, no prob. Not a huge WWE guy. Hey, you don't have to be.
Hey, we're not here to judge. Each own.
Right? We don't fuck with the tribalism shit. We just go, listen, if you like AEW, you like AEW. If you like WWE, you like WWE. That's fine. As long as you don't do the freaking bullshit of this is better, that's better, this is better than that, this is better than that. Did you remember that we got more viewers than you did? Like my pal from the UK is on the up in wrestling. Shouts. Nice. Probably will make it to the WWE one day. Yo, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Just no, chef. I have $21. That was the best one right there. I need the money up front, please.
Wait,
$3.99 consultation fee. I'll keep saying it. I've stopped watching a lot of watch-alongs of wrestling as this WWE thing where they are showing streamers' reactions has just encouraged streams to act like overexcited children, screaming and jumping up and down at the slightest thing. I fucking actually agree with that. It's weird. You know that they're putting on a front because WWE is going to freaking put them on there. And that's the thing that gets me.
Yeah, I hate that. Social media has not helped.
This is legit over here. We're on the fly, like kind of moments where you're seeing stuff happen on this, and we're going, "Oh my god!" Like legit. This isn't one of those things where it's like, "Oh my god, I could end up on a WWE compilation." Holy shit!
We don't care about any of that. We do this shit because we love it. We're not even getting paid for this.
Right, but you know what? When we say that, like you said,
we do it because we do it for fun and do it for you.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
And we like to hang out with each other, watching wrestling, taking a break from our daily lives.
Oh, so
because
this
what
is
do we
the
do?
person we have to look out for. James Pufta, keep an eye out. He says,
"Okay,
will do."
Okay.
He says, "Are we familiar with the UK wrestling scene?" Kind of, sorta, not fully.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with UK wrestling once WWE. I mean, it was. I mean, I remember it was doing really hot when WWE came over there and gutted the promotions there and built NXT UK,
Right.
and they took all the stars.
True.
I mean,
Very true.
they before they bought Progress, Red Pro,
Right.
and
ICW they show up in.
ICW. What Culture Pro Wrestling when they had their own promotion, and soon it became Defiant.
Mm-hmm. Shouts to our guy Rusty. He says, "Hey guys, just starting SmackDown.
Hey,
Did
Rusty.
you see the Netflix Raw ratings? Honestly, it's stupid how they did it, because they're playing it off as this is what was live and this is what was watched after the show was over. Like, it's dumb. I don't like that. Like, that's not real viewership confirmation as far as I'm concerned. And again, really, honestly, I don't give a shit about the ratings. I never gave a fuck about a rating. I don't give a damn. I will literally tell anybody that, where they're all just like, "Oh, you see the ratings? Like, this pulled in 1.65 million people." Okay, fucking congratulations. The only thing I want to know is, did you sit down and watch the show? Did you enjoy it? Did you rant on a few things? Like, sure. If you did, awesome. I don't care how many fucking people watch the damn show. I don't care how many freaking people, like these stupid demographic bull crap that we get all the time where it's like 18 to 49 had this much people. Okay. Do I really give a damn about how many 18 to 49-year-olds watch the show? No. All I care about is, did you enjoy the show or did you not enjoy the show? And that's it. Ben says, and I say fuck a lot. I fuck with that, Ben. Now Jordan's over on Twitch right now. Who has the most money in WWE? I don't even know.
I mean, don't know, don't care, but
right. Good small hall shows happening more frequently in the UK. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, and I had to mention Eve Pro Wrestling over there. That's where Piper Niven came from. She was Viper over there.
Right. This should be a good matchup, though. This should be good. This should pick up the crowd a little bit, because the crowd's starting to feel a little dull out right now.
Yeah, help us take us off the no-dos.
Right. Hey, don't disrespect the fashion of the new WWE shirts. They are clean. I haven't seen most of them, honestly. Are you talking about the ref shirts? Oh, they're just funny looking. But they're not. They don't have the zebra stripe no more, so they're not really an official anymore. I'm in the UK. Don't follow the wrestling much.
Well,
though.
I know you all said you didn't care.
Hmm.
But when you Google who the highest paid person in WWE right now is not who I expected to be, but I could see it.
Oh God, is it Becky Lynch? Is it Charlotte?
Nope, I'm gonna put it in the private chat.
It's probably Charlotte.
How much you want to bet that his name starts with a C and last name ends in the S?
Ends with an S?
Yeah, his last name.
Not as big of a sport in England. And then Jordan asking, is soccer the biggest sport in England? Yeah. Rusty says,
that's football.
Yeah, right?
Football,
says
merely.
Netflix Raw pulled in 4.9 million views globally by 2.6 million households in the US. Okay.
That's
again.
good.
It's like I don't care. Like, again, like, that's awesome. But again, the ratings thing never freaking makes me excited because, again, none of us should really be that freaking excited about a rating when, first off, it's not like we're getting anything out of that, so it doesn't matter. Like,
yeah, and plus, ratings talks. And plus, ratings talks promote tribalism among wrestling fans. We do not need that.
Right? Shouts to Sports for You Wrestling. Shouts to them. For real. Everybody, if you ever get the chance to, find Sports for You Wrestling. Give them a watch. Give them a listen. Everything. They are dope. Double R versus Double J. Jordan asking UFC fan, do y'all have any motorsports in England? And he says BMXing.
I know that they have
Demolition Derby as well.
I know they had the Top Gear stuff over there.
Right? Dalton says, is mayonnaise a sport? Yes and no at the same time.
Another freaking commercial.
Shouts to the OPC. He says, preach it, Redeemer. Let them know where professional wrestling analysts, not piece of shit Seltzer or Alvarez, throwing tribalism. We don't do that. We analyze the wrestling and in details. Exactly what the OPC just said right there. We don't care about tribalism. You can keep that shit to yourselves. We're over here. If you come over here to Circle of Debate, you come in here. We come in here for the discussion, the conversation. That is what we do. We analyze. We break shit down. We do what we do.
And most of all, you need to come in here with some respect.
Yes.
Because it's just like anything. Because just like anything else. Circle of Debate, Game Breaker Sports, it's just like anything else. This is our house and we will protect it.
Exactly. There you go. Only Netflix knows Netflix ratings for sure. They could say 500 million watched if they wanted. Agreed right there.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I hear you. If WWE and NASCAR compete in a rating battle.
Simple. NASCAR.
WWE may be popular, but NASCAR's got a big fucking following. So 1000%. So
but especially in the South.
Right? Dalton says, when will A-Town Down Under break up? Honestly, I think they moved on from it. I think they gave up on
from that.
Like, it doesn't even feel like the two of them have any tension anymore. They're just still there.
NASCAR hasn't been doing that well in the last several years, but people still go to the races,
right?
And it doesn't matter it doesn't matter. People are still gonna watch.
That's just hysterical. Dalton says all sports refs need to get rid of the zebras. Look like burglars. I like that one.
You mean the hamburger line?
Yeah, right. I'll be back on YouTube in a minute, so see y'all very soon. Appreciate you flopping around there, Jordan. Damn. I still love this. Is mayonnaise a sport? That was great. I'm just gonna, like I said, I just say yes. Barry says, I was surprised how small the Motor City Machine Guns look in the slightly bigger WWE rings. Are they bigger? Did they get slightly bigger? I didn't know that. Huh.
I didn't know that either.
Ed says Chris Sabin's hair looks like the hair on Lego people. Grab the blocks and start making your Lego friends. That's hysterical.
I loved playing with Legos as a kid.
That's so funny. I love that. Britain invented most of the sports, all the good ones anyway, says Barry. You want to know what? I believe that. He also says WWE rings are bigger than Impact's ones.
They were bigger. They were bigger than WCW's were, I think.
Exactly. And Kayla, she says, Spectrum kicked me out and I can't access my hotspot. We'll be back soon, hopefully. I'm so mad. This is why.
Spectrum.
Where is it? Yeah, we got to give this one just for her. You know, this is
That's fucking bullshit.
You're bullshit, Spectrum.
Spectrum.
You're always bullshit. Every single fucking time. You think you're gonna work and you're gonna cooperate, but then you're like, no, I have to be difficult. I'm Spectrum.
Yeah.
All right, this tag match is doing good. Starting to pick the crowd up a little bit more too. It's good. Crowd's been kind of mediocre tonight, but you know. But the one thing that's kind of annoying me is they're doing the same thing. That they're doing that thing again where they're starting to do that, like, oh, this is the bloodline stuff. We got to have like 5 different segments in one night with it, and I'm not cool with that.
Yeah, it takes a lot out of the show.
Yeah, especially when you just got to be like, oh, guess what? We're gonna bounce back to some more bloodline stuff. WWE have 20 by 20s. Impacts are 18 by 18. Really?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Wow, because even Henry says WWE is 20 by 20. WCW is 18 by 8. WCW is 18 by 18.
Yep.
Ah.
And if I remember correctly, I think the Rainbow seemed a little bit lower too.
Ah, okay. Oh, Saban, Shelly, the missile drop kick flatliner combo. Love it. I love how they're like hyping up the NXT show where they're just like relive an epic event. Oh, Henry says WWE and AEW is 20 by 20. Ah, okay. What's the one? Let's look at one of the companies that uses a really small ring. I think freaking I think MLW uses a smaller ring, honestly.
They do.
Even even NWA.
I think early ROH ring seemed really small.
Oh, was their ring small? Really?
It seemed that way to me.
Not many tag teams as slick as the Motor City Machine Guns. That is pinpoint accuracy right there. Freaking Motor City Machine Guns. Again, when Corey Graves literally said they're your favorite tag team's favorite tag team, that is the most accurate depiction. WCW and AEW used cables while WWE uses ropes. Ah. Oh, I don't even care who wins. I just want that match. I would love to see that matchup. Who would win in their prime? London and Kendrick or Motor City Machine Guns? I just want that matchup as a whole.
I would love to see that. I would love to see that match.
Kendrick and London was easily my favorite tag team at the time when they were a thing. My God, I love that. Ooh, the smallest ring Mr. Opinionade's ever seen is a 10 by 10. Holy hell.
A 10 by 10 ring?
How tiny is that? Holy shit.
How do you even have a wrestling match with a ring size that's small?
How do you even move in that? OPC says ROH and MLW and most indies use a 16 by 18. Ooh, okay.
See, I told you they were smaller.
Low drop kick to the knee. Muda lock into the drop kick. Dalton says Spanky. Remember when he was Spanky, when Kendrick was Spanky? That's so funny.
There was there was a Spanky in TNA.
That's funny as hell. Skull and Bones.
And Lance Archer was Lance Hoyt in TNA.
Oh my God. And then he was also Lance Rock. Rest in peace, Jimmy Rave. As well. That's all I think about. Every time I think of Lance Rock, I go, oh my God, Jimmy Rave. And then I just go, damn. I just get sad. She is back, everybody.
I'll see how long Spectrum holds up this time.
Right? Your bullshit, Spectrum. There's Dalton saying
bullshit, Spectrum.
Right?
So Motor City Machine Guns won.
A 10 by 10?
DIY just shaking their
head. The one they used to pull Johnny Swinger to the ring in. That's funny. Is that like the ones they used where they would at WrestleMania? That's fucking tiny. Mr. Opinionated says, anybody here old enough to remember Welcome Back, Cotter?
Yes.
Wow.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. That show was out of all the shows that Nick at Night had back in their heyday, that was one of them.
God, DIY confronting Pretty Deadly.
I think that came out at 7:30, right? If I remember correctly. It was 7 o'clock or 7:30 in the mid '90s. Welcome Back, Cotter will come on.
Mm-hmm. Rusty says yes. And then Ed says, I worked in a 16 by 16. It was damn near claustrophobic. That's in a 16 by 16. So imagine what a 10 by 10 is.
Yeah.
Y'all can't even do anything in a 10 by 10, probably.
I mean, it's got to be almost impossible to have a tag team match in a 10 by 10 ring.
Dalton says, who remembers Diamond in a Rough? They're trash. Oh,
Diamond.
Speaking of Naya. Hello there, Naya.
And hello, Candace.
Uh-oh.
Okay, now
it's Tiffy time?
Yes, it is. Now it's Tiffy time. It's going down. We're getting the Tiffany celebration.
I'm wrestling in the king size.
Like wrestling in a king size bed. That's hysterical. Anybody do that when they were kids? Just wrestle on a king size bed and just be like, yep, this is what it feels like. Simon Diamond, David Young, and Elix Skipper were in a group, says Dalton. Oh my God. Shouts to Elix Skipper. Shouts to Simon Diamond. Shouts to David Young. Even Henry says yes. Talking about wrestling in a king size bed. Oh, this is good. Well, oh God, what is this movie? Oh yeah, is this the? What is this? Is this the Nosferatu? No, it's not. Oh, is it? Is this the Nosferatu trailer? No, Wolfman looks dope. Actually, not gonna lie. God damn it, Ed. I wrestle Redeemer's mom in my king size bed. What a coincidence. You sly, sneaky shithead. Helix Skipper is a manager at Chili's now? What? No way. Ain't no damn way that's legit. I don't even know if I can believe that. Hell no. Like, God, how do you look at Elix Skipper and say he works at Chili's? But that man is the guy who walked on top of a 6-sided steel cage to hit a Hurricane Rana. Like, how do those two things coordinate with each other? I don't get it. I don't. Well, like I said earlier, guys, I don't know. I'm not really blown away by this show tonight. Even Henry says, seriously. That's wild. Oh, God. Well, yeah, like I said, though, this show so far, very middle of the road. Maybe even, no, I wouldn't even say fully there yet, like middle of the road. It's getting there because, like, outside of the opening segment, it was fine. Like, it was really good with that opening segment with Cody and just interacting with KO and brawling with them and saving Jimmy, and it's fine. But now it just feels like the rest of the show is just, there. We're at the point where, we've had A-Town Down Under and Motor City Machine Guns. Very good. But again, it just kind of ended with them just being, okay, here it is. And that's it. Pretty Deadly Wrestling earlier. Like, it's just, I don't know. It just feels like a very cruise control kind of show. Fresh off of, Raw and Netflix. Here we are just kind of cruising to get to next week, where I guess hopefully that'll be the start of the bigger things. So he was a McDonald's manager before he got into wrestling. Really? That's interesting news. Why is CW rerunning NXT tomorrow night? Hope they cut out the Rock segment. Somebody said earlier that they think it's because they want to counteract Collision, which again, I don't know why the main thing is to counteract Collision. Like, first off, it's friggin' Collision. I get it. You have Adam Copeland on there, which I will not fucking call him Cope on this channel whatsoever. Adam Copeland basically working his way into the world title scene, and here we are going, oh, well, now we're going to, I don't know. It's just, I don't see why you need to counteract Collision when Collision, sadly, I feel like is going to suffer the same fate that Rampage did. So I'm iffy on that. Hello, Tiffany. She looks phenomenal. Dream match I want to see is Matt Cardona versus MJF. Oh, God. Why would you want to see that? Felix Skipper's Lincoln has his occupation listed as a manager of Chills. Oh, is it supposed to be Chili's, though? But he calls it Chills. That's funny. Oh, Tiffany, hello. Yeah, wait. We gotta get one of these. Tiffany Stratton shows up on our screen. We gotta get one. Of course.
Indubitably.
Yes, even more. Let's get more in there. There we go.
When I came back up, I went downstairs to get a couple of donuts. When I came back up, Tiffany Stratton, started to walk down the ring. I was basically like Ron Simmons. Damn.
He was also basically feeling like one of these, just going, damn. There you go. This is This is all I need. Thank God it's Tiffy time. You're damn right, Jordan. Yes, it was. It was fine.
We are all those.
Agreed, Rusty. It was a pretty good match. It wasn't that bad. It was fair. I don't know what it is. Chelsea and Mia, because I don't really like calling her Michin still. Chelsea and Mia to me have just this weird, really good chemistry when they're in the ring together.
And shut up, Saxton.
The KOPW title is retired. Yep. I don't know. It didn't really need to be a thing. That's one thing that New Japan didn't need to do was have a KOPW title. Jordan says, I have a Tiffy epiphany. Always, dude. Your bullshit, Spectrum. Kayla says, enjoy the show. I guess I'm not supposed to be there. Can't stay connected. Fuck you, Spectrum. Fix your shit. Damn. Tiffany saying that she took the women's championship. Let's go. I love how she's bringing back the fact that Nia tried to say him like it's the Wolves fakers, says Rusty. Oh God.
Speaking of which.
Oh God, Nia. Looking like she's ready to kill somebody right now. It's just Spectrum. What's the problem? Spectrum is bullshit. That's what's the problem, Jordan. Literally bullshit. Whoa, Nia's an ungrateful little shit. Hello? Damn. People forget that Byron Saxton used to be a wrestler. Yeah, it's forgettable sometimes. Easily.
Yeah, but now he's just a meme.
Basically. Wow, she just said congratulations on rubbing two brain cells together to come up with that. Damn. This is gonna get good. This is actually so far a pretty solid promo for Nia. Nia just needs to go to catering because she's done with the women's championship forever. There's no way she's done with the women's championship.
No, she's not done, especially being The Rock's cousin.
Right. And Rusty says, overhead shot of the disco ball in the ring was pretty cool. Yes, it was. I like that. When we came back from the commercial and we saw the disco ball during the Pretty Deadly match, that was pretty freaking funny. Either you give me my championship back or I'm going to beat it out of you, probably. Oh, I'm just going to take it from you. That works too. Oh, here comes Bailey. Hello, Bailey. Another one that makes us go. Is Nia going to become babyface now? No, Tiffany's the babyface.
Ding dong, indubitably beautiful Bailey.
Let's go. You made Tiffany, right? She says. And she still outsmarted you. Ha! Tiffany made a damn fool out of Nia. That is accurate, Henry. That is accurate. It's so true because it's like, again, she played it along so nicely that she was like, I'm still with her. I'm still with her. This is fine. This is it. And then literally at the end, she freaking took advantage of the perfect opportunity that she needed. Thank God, too. So we're going to get Bailey versus Nia. Okay, says Jordan. Oh, women's tag team champions are here. Is it working now?
My queens.
She has a... All right, look at these two. I love how they're matching. That's great. She's call her Tiffer? Why the hell did she call her Tiffer? Naomi, that was a little cringe on your end. Why did she go at the end of that? What the hell? All right, Nia. Just trying to be up front and just blatant about it too. Just Naomi, nobody cares about you. Naomi has pink hair. Stylish. It's purple. Looks good on her, though. It's a 3-on-1, and Nia's still winning. Like, holy hell. What the? Tiffany? What the hell is she doing? What? A PME into all 4 of them? Wow. Shouts to Dango. He says, why does everyone have purple or pink hair? That's a good question, actually, because purple and pink hair. That's why. Can't read anybody else's mind and be, I wish I could read people's mind and be like, why do you want purple hair? Why do you want pink hair? Muted, chef.
Reading people's minds is a superpower. Yeah, I don't know if you want that, man.
Not
I
always.
think that's pretty dangerous.
Oh. Jordan says it's pink hair day. Is it though? Is it? A fatal 4-way? So the women's tag team champions are going to face each other now. Because of the... What the hell? I'm telling you, they need to get rid of the tag team titles. I'm just saying. I just don't really... I don't see why they need to still be here. Like, Nell says this crowd is kind of whack. They are tonight. They're not really that exciting tonight. Like, they're having like their little bits of moments here, but other than that, they're not like, eh. George says that's stupid. Let's save it for a PLE. It's pay-per-view, bro. But I'm not surprised they did this, to be honest with you. Oh, it's all good, KPG. Sorry for not being active in the chat, just emotional because it's cold out. It's all good, bro.
Don't worry. Don't worry about that.
Right? We got you, bro. We got you. As always. Yeah, this I'm surprised they went with a fatal 4-way. I don't know if I like the whole women's tag team champions have to face each other again situation. A little lame. But it shows you just more and more how they don't really care about the women's tag team titles. Which sucks. But everybody in the chat, let's put it this way. Where we stand right now with a little over 50 minutes left. How are you feeling about where we stand on the show right now? would you say? Where are you feeling at right now for this show? Have you fully enjoyed it? Are you like, is there spots here and there that you've enjoyed? Are you just not that intrigued by this show? Like, what's it going to be? Pay-per-view or PLE, whatever you want. Save it for the Royal Rumble in Indy, so we can have Tiffany versus whoever wins in an Indiana hardcore match. Yeah. Okay. That's a weird concept of a match. Nell says mid as it gets. Okay. It's fair. Jordan kind of in the middle of, so okay. It's not bad. Rusty says fully enjoying. Okay.
Okay.
I'm with that. We got Streets saying, oh, wait, no, back to Nell for a sec. They're trying though, but it's not hitting. I think in large part because of the crowd. The crowd, again, a crowd makes a show. And the way this crowd just feels like they're not bringing the energy tonight. Yeah, it's affecting the show big time. Like Shinsuke and LA Knight could have got a better reaction. The match would have felt a little bit better, but the crowd was kind of not into it, and everything else still feels like we're in the same spot. Street says Bianca should win. End that tag nonsense now. Get me Bianca versus Tiffy. Ooh. Ooh. Rusty says
we should get that soon.
Boss lady.
We'll try this. I had to go to the iPad. The computer won't stay connected. For what reason, I do not know.
Damn computer. Your bullshit computer. As always. So we've got a fatal four-way to determine a number one contender.
Yes, I saw that.
It's so bizarre. Like, at the tag team champions are now facing each other again. Like, didn't we just have one of these situations where the tag team champions freaking had to face each other, but then they both walked off? It's just weird to me. Wrestling wise, it's decent. Okay. Crowd is lackluster. Wrestling wise, it's been meh. Okay. These are just some of the things that I asked everyone like where we stand right now with the time we have left. Where are you feeling on this show so far? We've got like crowd's lackluster. It's like in the middle. Like I said, Mr. Opinionated said the wrestling tonight's been decent. Rusty's enjoying it, which is fun, which is good. You know, Nelson. Yeah, it's there. You know, that's how it just kind of feels so far. Nell says mid as it gets.
It's not bad.
Jordan says kind in the middle. So it's kind of a. In the end, it's going to feel like an indecisive show where it's just kind of like, yeah, it was there. You know, there's bits and pieces here and there, and that's it. Like, I mean, it's true. It's always true. Like I said, though, it's tough when your whole freaking instinct is just to dissect wrestling like I do. Shouts to Hassan. He says, hi there, guys. Happy New Year. Appreciate you, bro.
Happy New Year.
Mm-hmm. Street says, it's Portland. What do you expect? If the Trailblazers were my only sports team, I would not be too excited either.
Ow.
That was the most fucking stray bullet to Portland I've ever heard. Holy shit.
And on top of that, them being the only sports team there is not even true. They got the Timbers. They got the Portland Timbers of the MLS. And they got the Pirates of the which is a minor league hockey team. That's so the Blazers being the only ones that they have is not even true.
What the hell, Jordan? That's why I broke my computer, Kayla, because I didn't want it no more. Damn. All right. Ben says it's fucked. All fucked. What if they put a wrestling ring inside the Indianapolis Motor Speedway so the wrestlers can come down pit road during their entrance? It'd be like when they went to Shea Stadium and they friggin' put the ring in the middle of the field. That's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, use
Now
the
my computer
use the
wants to come
freaking.
back up. Whatever.
I mean, use the freaking brickyard as their ramp.
Oh, Talladega, that'd be hysterical.
No.
Ed says I've wrestled in front of 100 people and in front of 1,000 of people, and sometimes those smaller crowds and smaller venues can be amazing. Tonight, 7 out of 10. That's fair. I'm not gonna judge it.
Yeah, that's about fair.
I said, like I always tell people, if you enjoyed it as more than I did, that's fine. You know, I'm not gonna be like, "How dare you like this?" Stitch says it's boring because
I'm not there.
Damn you, Stitch! You are just relentless. This crowd needs some adrenaline in their soul. Hopefully they get it later. Whoa. Nell says the Trailblazers team is a 2-pack of ass.
How bad are they right now? Let me look them up.
Portland, we apologize for the unnecessary stray bullets. All right.
Yeah, you didn't get that from us.
Really? That's what the 10x10 is made for? Okay. Street says MLS doesn't count. No one watches that. Jordan says, is that soccer? I kind of watch soccer, but it's becoming boring. All I watch is the Premier League. Adrenaline in your stitches. Get it right.
I so totally spelled adrenaline wrong. I didn't know. I was trying to hurry.
And looking at right now, and oh my god, are they bad?
Yeah, Chef, how's hockey going for you?
Yeah, not too good right now, and that's just being nice.
I so totally just thought Naomi was Sasha with the purple hair. I was like, wait a minute, we're on SmackDown, so it wouldn't be Sasha.
That's hysterical.
Let's see. The Portland Trailblazers are 13-24. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they suck.
Street says our beloved Blackhawks are in a tough place right now.
Yeah, and that's just really being nice right now.
I would say, is that taking it lightly?
Yeah.
Thanks, Bailey.
Jordan says, Chef, if you drafted a player to play for the Bears, who would you draft?
No, you gotta give me about a week or two before the draft to think about that, because they got some good pieces, but they got plenty of good pieces down on that roster. But it's not like their whole team. They need some offensive line help. I do know that. They need help up front.
This is why I said that writing 6 hours of wrestling a week will be hard. You're not lying. 3 hour shows. That's 6 hours, and then you got an 8, and then you got 2 more for NXT. Then on weeks where you have a pay-per-view, which goes 3 to 4 hours, yeah, that's a little overkill for any booker. What if Micah Parsons was a bear?
Oh damn! But where you gonna put him? You gotta get rid of some. Is he a free agent after this year? If he's a free agent, he's still gonna cost a lot. He's still gonna cost a lot of money. And if it's a trade, from Dallas, Cowboys aren't going to give him up that easy. You gotta give up a draft. You gotta draft, and gotta give up a good player for someone.
Street says, I like the Edge from Penn State.
Yeah, he's good.
I live in Pennsylvania, but I wear my Blackhawks jersey proudly.
Hey, go Hawks.
Henry says there should be 2 different creative teams for both shows. I mean, it makes the most sense. Street says, oh, Micah comes here, I would walk to Portland.
Let's see, the New York Rangers suck. How do you blow a 3-0 lead for 2 periods and lose in the...
Ooh. Damn.
There have been plenty of teams who do that.
That's
but
crazy.
yeah, I thought they'd be a lot better than... I thought that they'd be a lot better than what they have been this year. I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs.
Right.
Ohio
Jordan
State
says Ohio State versus Texas tied 14-14 in the third.
Yeah, I expect a score like that.
Not bad. And Rusty says it's a sweater, not a jersey. And Henry says Friends or Married with Children had new shows every week for 6 hours. Oh my god.
The cast in both shows and the crews would be totally burned out.
Please. It'd be like, can we have like a mid-season just break?
It'd be like, how can I say this? I'll be there for you. And then
the
it'd be
singer of the theme song would be so tired.
Yeah, then there'd be divorce and marriage instead of love and marriage.
I mean, how many divorces? I never watched Friends, but haven't there have been a few divorces on that show throughout this run?
God, I don't remember. I was watching it earlier, but it was the Cups episode where whatchamacallit lost $1,700 to Ross to Cups. And they're like, how can you lose $1,700 to a game called Cups that was freaking made up?
Wow. Rusty says never watched either show.
I liked them. I liked both of them.
Indubitably.
Speaking of that,
so good with purple hair.
Speaking of that, we're going to add Love and Marriage theme song to karaoke night.
Oh, that's good.
Love and marriage, love and marriage.
I don't remember how the rest of it goes.
Horse and carriage. Shouts to you, Chris, as well, for coming to join. Jordan says, who would be better at managing in WWE and who would they manage? Street says, Friends is one of my faves. Ross divorced a ton.
Yeah, he's right.
Wow. I think that's what's going to happen with WWE. Are we talking about the whole basically going overkill kind of situation, right? Shouts to our guy De Niro. What is good, bro? He's just having trouble sitting through the Smackdown. About to put on a Dragon Ball Daima. Oh shit! I gotta finish watching that shit because I started it and I forgot to finish.
I mean, real quick,
it is kind of right now.
Real quick, the Edge from Penn State. That is if he falls. That is if he falls far enough for the Bears to get him. For them to get him, he's gonna have to fall far. Unless they somehow trade one of the players to get a higher draft pick.
Right. Never forget Al, but we appreciate De Niro as well. Much love to you, bro. Nell says, never forget Al Bundy scored 4 touchdowns in a single game. Damn right. Mr. Pinion says, I see some new karaoke songs.
What's Candace doing? Candace?
What the hell is she doing?
Wait, who won the match? Nobody.
What the fuck is happening?
I can't believe that this match is still going.
What the fuck is happening right now?
I just took out Bailey.
Oh, is
So
Nia hurt?
Naomi and Bianca is teaming against
Nia's
Bailey.
hurt.
Really? Now you go
Something
get
happened
Bianca.
with something happened to Nia. That's all I know. That's why they took her out of the match
trouble
right now.
gets the champs. Now they lead a fatal 4-way.
Bailey reminds me like Sasha Banks with purple hair. Wow. And Henry says yes. Unfortunately. Oh, here you go, Kayla. Fresh Prince, Seinfeld, Friends, Always Sunny, and Arrested Development are 5 best comedy shows of all time. Can anybody vouch for those?
Fresh Prince and Seinfeld and Friends. The other ones I never watched.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Never watched?
No, I can't say that I watched Always
Bianca.
Sunny and Friends.
One,
I
two,
saw Seinfeld's monologues after, right? I mean, at the start of his episodes, right after watching The Simpsons, but I never actually sat down and watched the show. But Fresh Prince is great, and 2 other shows I gotta recommend from the 1990s: Martin and Living Single.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan says, "What about Dak, Chef?"
Too much money. They have Caleb Williams. They don't need Dak Prescott.
My God, this shit's still going. What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Rusty says, "Okay, switched over to here to get more views for you. Appreciate you, bro."
No, thank you. Over 10,000.
Talent is great in WWE, and there's a lot of wrestlers, but I believe that they need to invest in more people in creative.
Yeah, I do too.
They just need to come up with better creative altogether. It's been good for the most part, but now you're starting to hit those strands where people are like, okay, what are you doing here? What are we doing with these guys?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and on top of that, trying to write what 6 hours for Friends and Married with Children. What happens when Hollywood has their writer strikes? What about that?
Sorry, Bianca, you didn't win, honey. Nice try.
Oh, she looks so good with those flowers in her hair.
Why am I just now paying attention to the color of the ring mats? Oh, shit.
Really,
Okay,
Candace? Really, Candace? Really?
Jesus.
Uh-oh. Naomi just hit Naomi just got hit by Bianca's
She whipped
ponytail.
Naomi. She whipped Naomi.
Oh,
there goes Bianca and Natty. Nia. Dang. Naomi and Bailey. Rose plant.
Whoa.
1, 2, 3. Yes.
Wow,
That's what I'm
and
talking
Bailey
about.
pinned her friend.
Meanwhile, in the ring.
Yeah,
Bailey.
this is
ding
leading.
dong, 1, 2, 3. Bailey wins.
All right, this is
Ding
leading
dong.
more.
Hello.
More and more towards Naomi turning. It's gotta be. No, Bianca does not need to turn heel. As much as I like cake on my screen, but this is going on forever.
Oh, it just ended.
It just finished, Mr. Opinionated. And Dango says, "Purple pinned purple." That's hysterical.
Purple on purple crime.
God, I can't believe she whipped Naomi.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, this has got to be it. Jordan says Bailey is not beating Tiffany.
She doesn't need to.
Nope.
I mean, as golden as she is, why would she need to?
Exactly. Damn.
In my soul,
oh, Jimmy.
Jimmy and Cody.
Oh, I knew that was coming. He says, "We got tonight, all right." Shit.
What's up?
Oh,
Big Jimmy?
Mello. KPG says, "I forgot SmackDown was 3 hours. I almost asked, why are y'all still on?" He's confused because of it being 3 hours. Oh. Mello don't miss.
Yeet. You don't want a piece of Jimmy.
Yeet.
So up next, we're getting Jimmy Uso and Cody Rhodes versus Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu.
So is this the main event of the show?
I guess so.
This has to be it. Jordan says
good.
Jimmy versus Mello. Yes, please. It's all good, Dango. Man. So I feel like this is the one of those things where we were afraid of this kind of situation here. That being SmackDown being 3 hours was going to drag ass. And like I said, like we were talking about earlier, like it's not awful, but it's just, I don't know. The show feels like it's treading the line of being almost close to boring. A little bit. Jordan says, well, back to the game.
In other words,
Street says, I just had Martian. Is it Martin on last
night?
Martin.
Oh. Yeah, he's there. You go. He says, had Martin on. There you go.
Some of the funniest episodes that you'll ever see if you watch that show.
And then SmackDown will go back to 2 hours starting in June, says Chris. Oh, gosh. Really? So we have close to 6 months of SmackDown for 3 hours. Oh, no.
Then what's the point? Then what's the point in going to 3 hours in the first place? If they're going to
as a test,
go back.
Yeah.
Nell says, man, what are they doing with Carmelo? This guy is in more backstage segments than matches. That is accurate.
Especially after that 7-match series that he had last year with Andrade, and this is what you do with him?
Street says, I'll go see a Bad Boys movie as long as they make them.
I think that's the last one. The last one that they had, that's supposed to be the last one, I think.
Really? Holy shit.
I think so.
And then Dango says going to 3 hours for Mania season. Oh, God.
Makes sense.
I mean, think about it. Martin Lawrence. He's getting up there in age.
Jordan says, if I had $1,000 for a year, I'd become rich. And then Dango says, no, you wouldn't, Jordan. 1,000 isn't a lot. Yeah. What the hell? And then indubitably. Oh. Yeah, he meant I'm going to see a Bad Boy movie. Yeah, wait, what? Streets, you're confusing me here. See, this is why the English language is so difficult. For unnecessary reasons, it just like uncalledly for gets like super hard for no reason. I don't understand.
The Goodyear cotton ball.
He says a sucker for 90s nostalgia. Who isn't a sucker for some 90s nostalgia? Poppy says, so who won? Bailey?
Yes.
Yep.
Bailey pinned Naomi, which means, as far as I'm concerned, we are definitely getting Naomi turning heel. Nell says, Streets, pass me the blunt. What is he, Travis Scott?
And the way that she is, you probably think that she would be too nice to be a heel, but Naomi's talented. Being heel would be a fresh coat of paint for her character.
Right? It's a different look. I'd like to see it. I dropped my phone heating up some leftover Chinese food, bro. Let's go.
And hell, you don't need Bianca turning in heel. She already was one before.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And Bailey, she just started to turn babyface for about a year and a half. So she doesn't need to be a heel again. All she needs at this point is a new damn theme song.
Really, Stitch? Go back to school, Redeemer, if you don't understand English. Do you understand how fucking unnecessarily difficult the English language is?
I mean, it's difficult learning. It's difficult understanding languages like Spanish and French and German and Japanese, but the English language difficulty level is basically Skyrim levels. It's Elden Ring levels.
For no reason.
For no reason at all.
I thought we retired the indubitably counter. We did retire the indubitably counter, but that doesn't mean we're going to stop freaking doing every time somebody says it. Jordan asking Dango, okay, what would be your money count
Garza and Motor City Machine Guns this next week? Lovely.
Street says, yeah, this 3 hours thing is awful. All the big Mania stories are on Raw.
Solo Sequoia returns next week.
Solo's going to shit kicked out of next week. What school did you go to? The Stitchy school? 50,000 isn't even a lot because of taxes. I made a yarn, so no, Redeemer. All right. Bailey babyface is getting stale, says Chris. Would I prefer to get an OPC tat? Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I'm with it. Agree. Bailey needs to go heel. Oh my God, she just got done being heel.
Mm-hmm. Don't need to go again.
Ed says, Redeemer, you are correct. English is the hardest language to learn. I have my bachelor's degree in English. It can be hard as hell for someone trying to learn it.
Hell, trying to write the damn thing.
Right? It should not be that difficult. But it is, which is sad. And Jordan says, let Bailey be babyface for a year, then we switch it up a bit. Gosh.
Yeah, but
Brian went to the University of Yarn. That's a good one. If Bailey is face, she needs to wild wacky wave. She needs the wild wacky waving inflatable tube man.
No.
But wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
She does not need the Bailey bunnies right now.
Mm-mm.
Just Hi, I'm the Redeemer over here at the wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man emporium. Dango, fun, girl. Well, she just screams, fun. Fucking F is for friends who do stuff together. And then, so now you guys want Bailey to be the Big Show of the women's roster?
What?
It'd be like the Big Show where he turns heel and face at least 7,500 times a year.
I know, right? That was ridiculous.
We don't need that.
No.
Hold on. Am I almost caught up starting Motor City Machine Guns match? Technically, we're on the main event, Rusty. So, not really that caught up yet.
That's about what? Maybe midway, maybe? If a little over midway.
And then Henry says, heel face, heel face, heel face.
No.
Apparently, Jordan is asking me, am I a Bailey Buddy fan? I mean, I liked the Bailey Buddy thing. I thought it was fine, but, you know, it came to the point where Bailey needed to turn heel, and the part was killing her Bailey buddies, you know? That's all there is to it.
But that's all she... Yeah, but the main problem is that the way she did it. All she did was basically, be uncomfortable on the mic and say, screw all of you, and take an accent and just whack her Bailey buddy.
Dango says, I love Chris Stitchlander. In February, I'll take you out of the hamper. And then Nell goes, yeah. And then SM. Hell no, Bailey doesn't need them ever again. And Jordan says, Big Show was the definition of heel and baby face. Big Show was the pure definition of, I can't make up my mind. Just flat out. Henry says, do you guys remember the hugger? Yes, the hugger gimmick was incredible. But now we got a different layout, so. She says, I'm not in the hamper. Redeemer, I can hear that Family Guy voice in my head, and due to an unfortunate divorce, I'm passing the savings on to you. Let's go. You just quoted fucking Family Guy here. Best night ever. Dango says the show will be back in 2 minutes from commercial. It says on Netflix. SmackDown's on Netflix? 2? What?
But
this whole time we've been watching on Netflix?
But how? There's been no press about SmackDown being on Netflix. It was all about Raw debuting on Netflix.
Henry says, if so, remember when a guy from the crowd tried to get a hug from her? Fucking
everyone did.
Right? There's the decent fans that'll go out there and then, ask for a hug and everything's fine. Then you got the weird, obsessed psychopaths that, walk around and go, it's Bailey. God and ROH acknowledged the bloodline yesterday. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I was a Bailey fan since 2013, and I'll never stop being a Bailey fan ever.
Same here.
Everyone loves Bailey. That's just it. Whether she's face, they freaking cheer her. When she's heel, they cheer her. Like, Bailey's just that impossible to dislike so much.
You can tell that she's just an awesome person. Just like just like Statlander
Yeah.
Right?
and Naomi.
Look at this. They're talking about the Royal Rumble already, and they're only showing the Rumble match one, and it just shows Cena and Roman in the 30 in the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And then you're getting Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens.
Wonder if
And a
Bailey
ladder
will
match.
tag with or fight against Izzy when she gets to WWE in a few years. Oh no. This is February. Am I meeting you? Dango, dude. I try to stop thinking of the hugger gimmick, says Chris. Jacob Fatu is like everything WWE probably hoped Solo could be. Do I agree with that or do I disagree with that? Because honestly, I think I more disagree with it. Even Rusty says, just went to my Netflix. It's not on there. And then Street says, if Cena doesn't win, I riot. Oh, God. Streets is going to be the one to riot. And then, Dango says internationally. That's right. Oh, that's right. Because you were promoting the other thing before. That's right. Gotcha. And it says, I'd love a hug from Bailey. Respectfully. And Chris says, I just want to meet Bailey one day. That would be dope.
Same.
Do we remember when Bailey was Davina Rose earlier in her wrestling career? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They are just... God, it's so weird to not see Cody with his pyro. What the fuck is happening here? Let's see. Dango says, let me in. And then come to the UK, everything, all the shows, pay-per-views, the lot. $6 a month. Jealous. Big time.
Lucky bastards.
Right? You guys, the UK, I swear, they just get more love sometimes. Sometimes they don't, and sometimes they do. This is one of them situations where they do. And I'm jealous. Let's see. This should be a good main event, though, I have to say.
Oh, it's gonna be. I
It
mean,
all just
17 minutes.
depends on,
17 minutes left in the show. They're gonna have the time to do it.
Adrenaline in my stitches.
In my stitches. I fucking love that. How's the main event going?
Hasn't got started yet.
Yeah, it hasn't even started yet. Thoughts on the Vince news. Oh God. Oh, I don't feel like talking about it because that's just gonna piss me off. Like I might genuinely get pissed off talking about it. So
Let's not talk about it.
just announced Gunther versus Punk at Rumble already. Adam Pearce. The world needs it like it needs air to breathe. Streets is so freaking confirmed and locked in that we're getting Punk and Gunther at Rumble. Is Cody Rhodes Dusty Rhodes' son? Yes, Joe.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
The only thing...
Use VPN, guys, with Netflix, he says. He used his pyro at the beginning. It doesn't matter. How many times has Cody come out multiple different times and they use his pyro?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's right. Oh, Jess is the referee. Cool. I'm still trying to get used to the new referee look as well.
Yeah, I'm so used to black and white. It's just like, this is different.
Honestly,
it's a nice touch though.
Honestly, was hoping they would use the signal you got like in the beginning of this game. And then Street says, "What's VPN? I use UPN in Chicago." God, does UPN? God, does anyone remember that shit? What the fuck?
You're watching UPN Power 50.
I love it. Rusty says, "Okay, no problem." Ed says he used the pyro budget up. How the hell are they running out of budget already? They freaking got $5 billion from Netflix. How are you running out of budget? Double J is the ref. Let's go. Cody inherited the weird neck family birthmark.
No, that family birthmark, that was his own idea.
That's the crazy part about it.
That was his own idea. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes Day, never came out with that.
Evil
with that
activated. Tattoo. Oh, guess what? Now you can't say anything now, can you, Stitch? Because abracadabra.
Hello. And also, the show will be back in 3 minutes.
Please welcome the dirtiest of dangos.
I'm watching it on Netflix on my computer.
With his $2 shirt. As he
Honestly,
says.
You can talk about VPN. VPNs are not I pay for the VPN, so technically it's legal.
Ah.
Look at Stitch's comment, Dango.
I didn't know watch. Dango, ignore me. Doll evil. Dango ignored me.
Doll evil activated is probably.
When did you even text me? I said you went to Stitch University. Yarn University.
Joe says, "I didn't know Aubrey Edwards refed in WWE too." Jess is a way better referee than Aubrey. Aubrey is god awful.
Oh my god, this elevator music is kind of annoying. I might have to go back to commercials. Because they're playing elevator music right now.
If she didn't, let's see, David, that he did.
And I'm gonna read you all what's happening on the international servers. I'm gonna read you all the different "we'll be right backs" in different languages.
No.
We'll be right back. Ya agregamos que amigos. We'll be right back. Una je wapapta e Anya. We'll be right back. That's what I keep saying.
Stitch says, "I'm meeting you at on February, Dango. Yes or no?"
Yes. God, leave me alone.
Jacob Fatu will have a singles title on him before the end of the year. I hope so anyway. Ed, I agree with that.
Excuse me?
And I hope it's true.
Okay.
Just excuse me?
I'm going back to my closet.
You're going back to your closet? Wait a second. What?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you putting yourself in the closet?
No idea.
Did we ever watch Scarlett, Harley Cameron, and Shotzi's music videos?
Yes.
They're very good.
20 seconds.
And
if
she ever did go back to school,
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the match.
All right.
I told you, timed up.
I will put you in the hamper, Dango.
I will sit on you.
if she ever does go back to school, what would it be? Thumbelina or Stitch again?
Chris Slater, don't disrespect Dango. Django.
I love that. Don't disrespect Dinago.
did not go.
And then, hey Redeemer, what's the greatest ladder match?
The great. If you ask me, it would be the Money in the Bank ladder match back in WrestleMania 22.
So Justin, so just letting you know, if you ever go to England, if you ever go on vacation in England, you can always watch Raw on Netflix.
Ooh.
And
Alrighty
SmackDown.
then.
Or
Man.
Italy. I might go to Italy now. Italy.
Excuse me, Jordan. I would watch Scarlett, Harley, and Shotzi do their taxes, and it would be entertaining. Respectfully. Meanwhile, the only thing that's going through Streets' mind when he sees the three of them is... See? Respectfully still, though. Chris says, I agree. Jacob Fatu will have a singles title before the end of the year. Wow. Oh, God. You're really setting it up there. I have the rights to it.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Wait, you have the rights to the hamper? What? Okay.
I'm very confused.
What did I do? Hey, it's the Nagas, Mr. 199. Oh, wait, you can't do that no more. The person on top of you owns you now unless she pimps you out for her 199 or more. We love you, OPC.
I love you, OPC.
Being mean to Dango. I have the right. Okay, then, Stitch. You are savage.
Kind of right.
Kind of right.
I don't even know anymore.
Why is she kind of right, though? Don't give her that moment.
You telling me I could put this in Mandarin?
Gosh.
That's going to be even worse. Oh, my God. Look at Jacob still doing the I love you.
Oh, shit. I accidentally clicked on Netflix. Let me go back in. Wow, there's some interesting movies.
Let's give Jacob Fatu the Money in the Bank briefcase and see what happens. I like that idea, Streets. I am with that. And then Jordan says, Stitchlander, I was not being mean to Dango. I'm trying to protect him. What are you trying to protect him from? And then Henry says, can you put it in Pig Latin?
It is Jimmy. Oh my God, I'm watching it in French.
Oh my God.
I'm using ski. I did it, Jacob Fatu.
He don't need to be protected from me. He needs to be scared of Kayla. What? Okay. But she's not the one with the screwdriver, though, or the scissors.
Honestly, I'm probably gonna take that. Actually, that's probably not a good idea to bring the screwdriver to an airport. So yeah, you can keep the screwdriver.
I love how Street says, I only speak The Sims.
I understand.
Dango
Sims is
Bay,
fun.
Dango Bay, Ixnay, beware of the Stitchy Trail, okay?
No, Justin, I am back in English.
Look how Rusty says, wow, Nia said shit. Just, she has knives. Oh, great. That's even worse.
Right? Hopefully there's no more
protection from you because you have the right to an attorney. Everyone has the right to an attorney.
That's why you contact Pepsi Phil Esquire.
That is right. Make sure if you need your time in court and need the perfect lawyer for it. One more time, we call Pepsi Phil Hathaway Esquire. This man will defend you for anything that you need him for. And then make sure that you dial 1-900 Mussolini. $3.99 consultation fee, and a free can of Pepsi. Pepsi.
Hey,
You're not responsible for the wrong can of Pepsi. Proper wrestling talk is responsible for this ad. Call today.
Hey,
Rain's on the way. Pepsi fill the day right now.
Hey, Justin, you have a screwdriver? You can protect me from a screwdriver? Pepsi Phil can protect me from a screwdriver?
I don't know. Maybe. But if you do get attacked by that screwdriver, you get yourself a nice consultation.
Lord Pepsi Zordon or Dildon. Oh, by the way, I blame you, Justin, because when I was watching the AEW watch along with you and Tim, all I could think of was Zordon's voice.
You're welcome. The only problem with getting Jacob the briefcase is that he might pawn it, so put other people's things in it. Damn.
You mean like mine over there that has my X Division title on it? I'm like John Moxley. I carry my title around in a briefcase now.
Street says, "Who's drinking screwdrivers?"
I just love how Cody just leaves Jimmy in the middle of the
gonna brawl with Kevin Owens and just leave. Leave Jimmy high and dry. He is the best Pepsi Phil attorney at law. He can protect you better than Johnny Cochran.
Fair.
What the hell? That is so funny.
Uso splash.
Wow. And
one.
I thought Jimmy
just
won.
No.
I literally thought Jimmy just won. I was going to be like, wait a minute. Stitch, I'm sorry to offend you, but it's the screwdriver that's scary. Remember, though, she has lightning fast speed. You can't blink or else she'll be behind you in like a second. So far, as a whole, I rate this a 3 out of 5 frog splashes.
I'll rate this as a very boring SmackDown. I've been in and out of a sleeping.
Yeah, it's it's not been anything to like really wow about tonight. Like
this was okay. We got Netflix. We have Netflix.
Yeah, like
that's it. We got a number one contender for Tiffany. That was about it.
Yeah, and now we got Cody and KO fighting again. Still. And we're not even probably going to get to see the rest of this because they're going to cut it off in like a minute.
No, it's not the news.
1 minute.
I know, but still something happened. Oh my God, Kevin. Oh my God, what's he going to do? Is he going to package pile drive him on the case?
Yes.
Oh,
do it.
No, he's not.
Nope, onto the tables.
Oh, they're going to just fall backwards through the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel it coming.
Why is there a random sandwich on that table?
Because
someone got hungry?
Right? When you're sitting there being a production person, you're sitting at that table going, I got to move these wires.
The sandwich.
Right? That sandwich had a family, damn it.
He had a family.
Are you sure it was one of the production people that had that sandwich and not somebody from catering?
I'm not reading it. Y'all children better behave when y'all meet in February.
Ay.
Oh my God. It's so good.
Well, they're gonna feel that later. They're gonna feel that for the rest of the night.
Ending at 11 o'clock, right on the nose.
Yep.
So next Friday, San Diego.
How in the hell did this happen? And last time I checked, Texas was on the 1 yard line, basically. But now Ohio State's up 28-14.
So, smacketh down underth from Saudi, Illinois. I just read his thing. That's why I was like, wait, what?
Don't you love it that sticks now too? I love it.
Yes. How would you rate this SmackDown on a scale of 1 to 5?
Probably just
Sandwich had a family, damn it.
Yeah, probably just 3 P and PMEs out of 5. And that's just being
sandwich
nice.
in half. I love you too, Kayla. Kayla.
Welcome to the jam.
Because outside of
Space Jam came on right after.
Because outside of TV time, I love Space Jam. Outside of TV time, this show has been with just dragged of all the picture in pictures, and there's been really nothing to write home about. And yeah, we had all that cake in the ring with Bailey winning it, but even that ran a little bit too long, about 5 minutes too long. 5 minutes or so too long, to be honest.
Yeah.
Leave, I can fly.
Okay, Mr. I Can Fly over there. Dango, how would you rate this SmackDown on a scale of 1 to 5?
2.5. 2. I was half asleep throughout this whole show because it kept putting me back to sleep. At one point, I thought we were watching a match between Jacob Fatu and LA Knight.
That is hysterical.
Alrighty. The Redeeming Rodimer. How'd you rank this SmackDown on a 1 to 5?
Well, yeah, overall, I wasn't too blown away by the show, but I wasn't like I don't hate the show tonight. Like I feel like after the first episode, like last week to me was way better than this. But there was still some okay parts to it. The big thing out of this whole entire night is really just we decided, like was just said before, we just decided a number one contender for Tiffany, and that's legitimately the extent of the night. Like honestly, even the little bit that we got out of Cody and KO, we've seen the two of them brawl multiple times now. We've seen this same old stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we didn't get any progression with the bloodline stuff after what happened on Raw. Solo's not even on the show until next week, so that's a problem. I want to fall in the middle so bad, but like part of me feels like it doesn't belong straight down the middle here.
Mm-mm.
So honestly, I'm gonna say a 2.75 at the most, because I wasn't too blown away by this show. But like right now, it's just a show tonight, and that was it. Coming off of last week, where I feel like you did an okay job. This was not a very amazing follow-up, really.
I had to change my mind right quick. I'm going to drop it down a little bit too.
No way, Henry. Did you know the guy from the Old Spice commercials used to be Lana's boyfriend? No way. What?
Okay.
Michael Jordan?
Are you talking about Terry Crews? Or are you talking about the other guy with the whole like, look over there, now back here, now back to me, now back to your man? Are you talking about that guy? Wild. If that's the one. I watched the Magic game mostly, but from what I watched, this show was as mid as Chris Jericho. I love it. You know what? This is for streets right now, because this needs to be the thing right here. Just
wonderful. I love it.
Shouts to Melissa, as always.
Yeah, I was gonna say right quick, instead of a 3, I'm going to give it a straight 2 frog splashes through the table. 2 splashes through the table out of 5.
Right? Barry Monkeys is 3 out of 5, or I'll go up to 9 if it's out of 15. Okay. No, you're amazing, Poppy Redeem. No, you're amazing, OPC. Always.
Oh, the other guy.
Bailey has been in 10 matches with Tiffany Stratton, and she's won them all. Oh my god.
Yeah, but she ain't gonna win this time though.
And yes, Henry says the other guy. So he's talking about the guy with the now look over at your man. Now back at me. Now back to your man. Now back to me. You know. I love that. I love those commercials.
Justin. So we're gonna because all I heard was
oh god,
Charlotte Flair.
Ohio State versus Notre Dame in the national championship game on January 20th.
Why are you sad, Kayla? You don't like either one of those?
I can tolerate Notre Dame, but I can't tolerate the other one.
Ohio State.
I'm not getting into it over stream.
Anyway, Roman apparently won't return until
if you want to ask her again,
27th.
ask her Sunday at 8 p.m. on the Outrage Zone channel.
But of course, we must not leave the lady out. Boss lady herself. Friday Night Smackdown tonight. Scale of 1 to 5. What would you give this?
Well, I felt like last week was better, obviously. This one, like you stated, Justin, it was just a show. It was just SmackDown. It was there. You know, it just felt like something was missing in so many occasions. So if I had to rank this, I'd give it a 2.5 sandwiches out of 5.
That is love it. One more. Let's get one more in there for
Wonderful. I love it.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
I had to say the sandwiches because we all talked about how that sandwich had a family and everything. So I was like,
that sandwich had a family, damn it.
That sandwich had a family, goddamn it.
That
Sandwich
sandwich
had a family, you psycho.
But as y'all know, I guess it's that time. So
Okay, let's do this right.
Autobots, transform and roll out.
Okay.
all right, Dango, where can the lovely, wonderful, amazing, wonderful people find you?
You can find me over on the Outrage Zone channel. If you haven't, go check out the latest post video from the Daniel Moody interview, part 1.
Yes.
So if you want, you can also catch me on X, on the Outrage Zone own social media thing, and Swagger Bomb 92.
Social media thing.
Social media thing, you know, them things that we call social media.
All right.
Why you do
shush.
this social media? You thing?
All right, Chef. Where can the wonderful people find you?
Much love to you, Ed, as always, bro.
Meanwhile, you can find yours truly on the best damn wrestling group on Facebook, Talk Pro Wrestling Talk. We do watch along. We do watch along
as always, bro.
I mean, I posted one for SmackDown earlier tonight, and we do Mental Health Mondays. I write questions for the group. Sometimes on mainly on Tuesdays. We do watch along threads for Dynamite. We might have one for I'm gonna post one for Raw too on Monday, and on Sunday I like to post videos about wrestling for Sunday Night Cinema. It could be matches, it could be documentaries, it could be famous events like the very first Christmas in the Rock that WWE did. It could be wrestling documentaries. It could be shoot interviews. I mean, anything that has to do with wrestling, you will find it. I mean, you will find it on saying that I got you covered. I mean, if you want to talk wrestling with a good group of people, you can find myself. You can find these. I mean, you can find these lovely people. I mean, many of our friends. I mean, Top Rope Wrestling Talk is a great place to be, and we'll take you in. We love you.
Okay.
Much love again, De Niro, as always.
Yes,
Kudos to y'all. Y'all bring entertainment to what was a boring SmackDown. We love you, De Niro.
Yes.
We love you, I am
For real, bro.
Yes. Alrighty. The redeeming Rodderer.
The Redeemer.
Where can we find you?
Well, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at In Time Wrestling Podcast, at JustinTime211 on X. You can find the In Time Wrestling Podcast. It's not on all platforms, but you can find it on some. I would say wherever you can find it, give it a listen. Listen to some old episodes. That way, when the show does come back, because I will tell you every single time, the show is not gone forever. It will definitely be back. Again, I might drop sporadic episodes here and there just because I'm bored and I feel like I want to drop some episodes and start talking, or you never know. Maybe I'll just do some classic pay-per-view reviews, maybe even some, maybe eventually, like I said, we can get the show live here on Circle of Debate. You never know. But make sure you are keeping up with the podcast there. And as always, if you want to find me, it's here on Circle of Debate. Whether it's Monday night for Raw Dogging, for Tuesdays for NXT, Wednesdays for AEW Dynamite, Thursdays for the flagship show, Fridays, of course.
Justin's here for every damn one of them.
You're damn right. Friday nights for SmackDown, Saturdays and Sundays for pay-per-views, because I'm not calling them fucking PLEs. Or even on the weekends, you might even catch me on Outrage Zone. You never know. Keep your eyes peeled. That's what I say. Follow me on social medias, so that way, if I'm spreading like for different people, like say for Outrage Zone, for the Heel Turn
you
podcast,
have STDs, Justin?
Huh?
You trying to say are you spreading STDs, Justin?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Dango.
I'm kidding.
Whether you see me anywhere, follow me on all social medias and you'll know where you'll find me. And also, one last time, this, of course, gets directed towards Chris Jericho and to Jeff Jarrett.
Off is a direction you can fuck.
There you go.
And Vince.
And most importantly, we got to say that to everybody out there and in the LA area,
yes,
please continue to stay safe.
Yes, prayers for us in LA. And yes, De Niro, we love you too. And of course, we cannot leave out the queen of the South, the queen of outrage herself, and 1/3 of the Queen's takeover. Carolina Boss Lady, where can the people find you?
Well, you can find me at X at Writer Chaos. You can find me right here on Circle Debate, normally on Fridays, and if I'm over on Tuesdays or Wednesdays for the NXT and AEW watch along. Sometimes here on pay-per-views, you can find me at the Queen's Takeover podcast, and you can find me at Outrage Control, which is going to be back over at Outrage Control on YouTube for some catching up in wrestling and some interesting twists that's coming. So make sure to tune in 8 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday for that as well. But like I said, it's been great. Chef, thank you for coming on, like always, chilling with us. Dango, has been great chilling with you a little bit that we did, and I'm just kidding, Redeemer. Thank you for thank you for always chilling with me as well on SmackDown.
Of course,
well.
you know that. And of course, everybody, you see the thing right there on the bottom. Like, follow, subscribe, do all the things, turn on notifications because you don't want to miss what we got for you.
Yes, and everyone that's been in the chat just deciding to chill with us, we appreciate you, because
always
you could be doing something else, but you choose to spend 3 hours with us. So
right, bullshitting and freaking watching SmackDown.
Yeah, 3 hours. 3 hours. I mean, doing what was a really mid show.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Always.
Yes, it was bid. Thank you. All right, with that being true, thank you everyone for tuning in. Hope everyone has a good night. Be safe. You know, if you got snow, bad weather, or whatever out there, just be safe. Be careful out there. So everyone, have a good night. Enjoy your weekend.
Absolutely. Peace.
Must bid you adieu, a goodbye, mwah, and good night. Oh my God, it's so great. Bang! Yes!